Hello, one, hello, all. Welcome once again to Blaine's Escape Corner, our little corner of the internet. We get together and we talk about the things that help us escape. Just a little thing we do from time to time. Why is my cam link? Oh, because the camera's getting audio. I see. Okay, hold on. There we go. All right, we're good. Oh, finally, the damn fall show. It is fall show time. Welcome to the show time. It is fall show time. That's what we're doing now. We emptied the house, and I was feeling fancy because I've been so busy with all the yard work. I was like, you know what? Time to upgrade. Let me upgrade the sake I'm drinking. So now we've got Oni Kodoshi. It's got an Oni playing a shamisen. Good old JonTron reference for what's a shamisen even? What's up, Nico, Geminire? Boomer stream already? No. Not Boomer. I was just double checking the settings. You can never check too many times. Super busy, so I expect the list to be short. The list will be the length the list will be. Helped a friend move this weekend. That was fun. Very, very hard work. Upstairs in an apartment complex. Did a lot of dirt digging, grading, and everything. Compi, everybody. Yes. Welcome to new subscribers. Any of them that popped on. I went on the Sitch and Adam show late at night yesterday. And actually, while I was on, I kept getting little notifications blinking like, ooh, I got a sub. Ooh, I got a sub. So if you're here from that show, welcome. This is where I faff about while I sort of get things prepared to look at in the Annie list. And then also some of our anime reviews. Because we've got some reviews to take care of. Jamie plays shamisen while we enjoy our grilled Mormons. Only a couple reviews. And then a potentially surprise review as well is coming. Maybe I watched a couple of those. Maybe I did. Your new hire is here, but I'll try to reply on chat. That's all right. You take care of business first. That way you can... that way you can afford to enjoy your escapism. Okay. We're gonna pop on 2 reviews really quickly. Review the first! Jujutsu Kaisen! The Shibuya incident has begun. That was the ending of last episode. Get our spoiler Gundam on deck. And in this episode, we follow our cool guy Gojo into the Veil to figure out where he's supposed to go. He's like, I figured it out. And then he starts his battle against some curses. And meanwhile, outside, we have Mei Mei, best girl from the looks of it, I'd say, based on the fact that no one else is doing anything in this series. We have her and Itadori coming in, and I know that, like, was Serranos was telling me that originally Itadori was supposed to, like, die off and then someone else was going to be main character and stuff. So this is the first time we've sort of seen Itadori doing anything since the last time in season 1. I like that he's back. I don't know. I can't imagine the show not including him. And he has had a huge upgrade in, like if I was a power scaler, if I was one of those anime fans that was like, oh, his level is a planet destroyer, but he goes up against a universe, like one of those guys, power scale guys. I'd be like, dang, he is leveled up. He is leveled up. Uh, I don't even think that like him fighting what is potentially a weaker curse means that we get to see like, oh, well, of course he beat it because he fought a weak curse. I don't know. He kind of kicked its ass handily. I don't think that him kicking something's ass in a cool way means that he's any less of a like powered up character. Really enjoying it so far. It was a fun one. Also, do love the May. So excited to see how this one continues. Zom 100. I'm only marked one. I actually need to mark 2. I think it's episode 7 now. So we have acquired RV. You swear I'll like this arc? I already like the arc, man. I am down to continue enjoying that arc for sure. There is probably the only, okay, we'll go back 1 second. The only negative I have about the episode, it's Tequila Gundam DJ Ronnie with a spoiler on top. The only negative I have is that Mappa sometimes gets into these action scenes where they start sort of just moving the camera all over the place and twisting the character models, and it feels really cool and it feels really fun. You're like, wow, look at that punch gets like stretched out into like a way that like isn't natural. Like it's not what the punch would look like, but it makes the punch look really hard. Or the way that they're moving and dodging, they get really small, they get really big. So like it works from like a like an emotional standpoint. You feel what the fight is doing and how it should be. But I'm like, why is this bug busting through walls? And then where was Yuji? How is he like I'm like trying to figure like track with like where the things are in relation to where they were. And I'm like, I'm not 100, like this feels fun. This looks great, but like my brain is like also trying to compute like what does he do? Where did he go? How did he get there? Why is he sideways now? Is he on the wall or is that the ceiling? Where does he go? Not the best, but we'll see. All right. Zom 100. We got to experience getting the RV, or I got to experience the acquisition of the RV that's in our main poster here. Very, very fun. I think it's sort of like the best part of Shizuka. She's the girl here in the workout suit at all times. The best part about her character is how like straightforward and serious she is. And then you just get those little hints of like what she really wants to do versus what she's like convincing herself she needs to do. And I think her seeing that that Volkswagen bus that was done up like a camper and going kind of crazy for it was that perfect little like, oh yeah, she's human. It's okay. She's not just a robot. She has emotion. Really, really well done. I quite enjoyed it. Then moving on from there, we get to an episode that like I get it from like a storytelling standpoint, but I hate it from a viewing standpoint. And that is our main boy, Kiratendo, encountering his old manager. And his old manager, asshole. His old manager is a UB. Straight up UB, okay? And they run into him, and he's running a racket where he's got a bunch of baseball players that are helping him keep people in line while he's getting supplies and taking care of them. But really, he's just sort of created this little fascist dictatorship wherein he's keeping everybody else doing all this work. And the whole episode arc revolves around Akira not knowing how to talk or confront his boss and freezing and his mind's going blank. They give him swirly eyes to sort of represent that he's not thinking straight. He's sort of lost himself. Anytime that he's talking with his boss is using the manipulation tactics of being super mean and angry, like I'm doing this for you, you should thank me, blah 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 blah, and then switching over to being very nice, where he's like, yeah, this is all gonna be better for you because it's, you know, I'm taking care of you at the end of the day. And it's a frustrating episode because that person who's unable to speak their mind, know that they're worth something to the point where they can tell someone else, no, I'm going to do this. Thank you for your help. And here's what I'm going to do to repay you. And then we're going to move on. The lack of personal will and ability to just like nut up and put your foot down drives me nuts. So I understand this episode from a storytelling perspective. We want to see our guy sort of encounter something that he used to struggle with it throughout the episode and get over it. The way he gets over it is a little just like, okay. But, you know, so it could have been a little bit more ramped up out of it, I think, as opposed to just an immediate turn. So I get it. It just frustrates me. It's like, come on, man. Come on. You're out here running around while like death is at every door. And the second you see somebody who was mean to you previously, you're like, oh, I can't think straight. Well, really? Come on. Come on. I just want to reach through the screen and slap him, which is exactly what I'm supposed to feel. I know that like that's what they want me to feel. And I really did feel it, but I also hate it while I'm feeling it. Oh. Anyway, good episode overall. I'm excited to move forward. Looks like I've got one more episode before I'm caught up, and then episode 9 is coming out in 5 days. So we'll see how that goes. Dude, Layden left the chick to get eaten. Wait, what? What? All right, let's go into my settings so I can make a new list. Custom list name, fall 2023. Can I reorganize these lists? Is that a thing I can do? Probably not. Your new hire is Stu's brother, same face and plaid shirt pants. Asking for his opinion on spoilers. Yeah, see how many pairs of overalls he owns. That's the real quiz there. Your interrogation charm is mixing truthful questions and jokes. Yeah, sometimes you just need to ask someone a question that doesn't really have anything to do with the job at hand, because a robot can do like a job, but you wouldn't want to work with a robot necessarily. Whereas if you find someone who can do the job and is you know, capable of chatting and have a good time, and you can kind of banter a little bit, you know, you can get a little bit, it's a little more enjoyable that way. But sometimes you got to catch someone off guard with a good question on those. See if you like Sherbet. That's the real kicker. Post 2020, I'd rather work with a robot. Is it a funny robot? Is it a robot that like can joke with me? All right, I'm at 16 after, and I was told 10 after for Serranos. I haven't seen anything. I know Mega Mongoloid. I'm a Mongoloid. Mega Mongoloid wanted to pop in as well. They have the link. Not sure if they will or when. So we shall see. I've made contact. There's news in the internet spheres. I've made contact with Mark the Cyborg. Mark the Cyborg, whose Twitter is the fact that he's a husband of X-Ray Girl, which is nifty. I'm not seeing any of his stuff though. I was just told, I was like chatting and CT Caffeine Tweaker from the Stitch and Adam show was like, "Oh, you might like Mark the Cyborg," and I'm like, "Okay." And he's like, "Yeah, DM me," and I'm like, "Okay." So maybe we look at some of these cyborg rants. They're 3 minutes, and we can decide what we think about them. Because I can't just go on like, "Oh, this so and so is the husband of so and so." It's like, but who are they? knowing who you are or are not putting your peen in is not exactly a qualifier for me about who you are and what you do. It's like, "Oh, hey, who are you?" And you're like, "Oh, I'm married to so and so," and you're like, yeah, that's not a question. I don't think. Like
kill him immediately.
Why? Like, I let him in, and it's just like a water bottle right in the mic. What is the?
I'm just gonna start going, just suck in and out of a water bottle repeatedly. I'm not drinking. I'm just sucking in and out on my microphone.
Oh my goodness. Well, welcome, Sir.
Michael's terrible. Never put him on stream again. That's
the name just sounds familiar, but I don't know anything about Mark. Me neither. Like I said, Caffeine Tweaker was like, "Oh, you should reach out to Mark. He's funny and you'd get along." So I did, and we will, I think.
Yeah, I like Mark a lot. I've always liked. Yeah, I always like listening to him. He's a fun guy.
Cool. Should I watch his streams or his little short videos or what?
It's not an excuse, Michael.
He's saying
it's like saying I was in a dark place when you report somebody for sexual assault that never happened.
Watch this. Wee wee. See how I hit mute on my microphone so you didn't hear me making
and I was on
noises?
mobile before. You can just press the button with your finger. You can just press the button with your finger and then you're muted.
Look, okay.
There you go.
I'm not gonna accept any kind of reconciliation from you.
I wasn't offering you one. Okay, you can fuck off. Okay. I was.
Also, what do you mean was hungry? Was that not a water bottle? It sounded like a plastic water bottle.
Dried mango.
Dried mango. Ah, yes. Sustenance of the Californian.
My mom are those like the ones from Costco?
No.
I was gonna say that there's some that I know my mom gets from Costco whenever she has a chance, like just dried mango with like sugar on them. She really.
Oh no! I don't do sugar on them.
Yeah, she really likes this.
You don't do sugar.
He doesn't do sugar. He doesn't do cheese. He's not an Italian.
I do sugar. I just don't do it like on top of shit. Like it's a waste of calories.
Wait. So when do you do sugar? So if I mix the sugar in, you'd be okay with it?
Okay, look, I have dried mango next to me, and then I also have cookies I baked the other day.
Okay.
So that's
so you do sugar.
Yeah, I bake it in the shit. I don't do it like on top of things.
Okay.
It's not any difference. Literally just a candy.
It's like, yeah, do you want it on top or inside? It's still there. It doesn't matter. You don't do cheese? Are you lactose intolerant or you just not like a lot of cheese?
He just hates he hates cheese. He's not lactose intolerant even.
A little bit both.
You're not lactose intolerant. Don't lie.
Not Mike. Alex. Alex says he doesn't do cheese.
It's not that bad, but like
Alex is lactose intolerant probably, yeah.
The South will do that too.
I'm just basing it off of characteristics.
What's that supposed to mean?
You know.
I said everything I need to say.
People have designs, you know?
I came to this assumption. I believe I know why.
Okay. Wait, I'm gonna leave that on. Wait, I feel like I had one more thing. Oh, I watched the first episode of live action One Piece, and it sure was a TV show. I
Mhm.
watched it. Things happened.
That's
Oh,
great. I'm glad.
yeah.
I'm glad we know that this is a thing.
It's-
Do you think people are
it's
gonna like
so-
it?
It's so weird. Like I think if you've never seen One Piece and you watch this and you also enjoy live action acting, then yeah, you'd enjoy it. But
Is it overacted to be more like an anime?
I don't think so. It just felt very it's not like they were robotic, because it seemed like some of them were having fun,
A little bit
but
dry.
it felt like they were acting. But I can't tell if it's because I just only watch anime and so I don't know what human acting looks like anymore. So anytime I see people act, I'm like, oh, look, they're acting. Or if the acting was bad or anything. It didn't
And
feel
a lot of it
bad.
can be bad direction as well, rather than specifically how they deliver the line.
Mm,
Because if you hang on something for too long, it just feels awkward.
yeah. It was kind of
Just like
weird.
you just like you sitting there trying to think about how do I describe this? It was
Right.
awkward, yeah.
Yeah. I feel like Zoro's triple sword thing, maybe they make the handle a little smaller so he can bite it easier, because it does look kind of funny when he just
have
has
his
it,
mouth.
because it's like hanging out of his mouth, kind of. It doesn't look like he's got a good bite on it, but
I mean, you see how big the mouths are on One Piece.
yeah,
Nobody
but
got-
in
nobody
the
got
live
mouths like
action they
that.
have human mouth that are normal sized, so Autismo Blaine. Yeah, let's go with that. It just I watched it.
He has his
and I
mouth
had,
all
like,
the way. He has his
no
mouth all the way
desire.
open, and then he just like got his teeth nibbling on the edge of it. He couldn't
Mhm.
hold that. And you can also see in One Piece the fact is like his. It looks like he has a thinner. His sword is thinner on like the handle.
Yeah, it's like
It looks like it's thinner than the one in the live action.
it's totally like a rectangular handle and everything.
Yeah.
Like it kind of makes more sense.
He looks like he has a harmonica. He's holding a harmonica.
Anyway, I didn't think it was bad. I thought it was fun. I think I would rather watch the anime,
You would.
which is I think kind of the point, right? The point is to get me into the anime. So if someone like me watches that and they're like, you know what, I'm gonna watch the anime instead. And someone who isn't like that, like the other people that I live with, waifu.
Yeah, honestly, this just seems like a prop failure because I think they could have remedied this a decent bit with better prop.
I think so. It was the guy they're fighting has an axe for a hand, so it's not like I'm like, oh, my disbelief is not suspended. Like, no, it was fine. It matched everything else, but it was just sort of like, huh, okay. Is he also super strong? Is that like a thing in the,
Oh, yeah,
the One
he's,
Piece universe? Because he just picked up a safe.
Well, everybody is like everyone.
No, he's specifically the strongest.
Zoro.
Yeah,
Is he? Okay.
like physically strongest, and not like fighting strongest, but physically.
Right. Yeah, because I couldn't tell if he was just like really strong or like uber strong. Because I don't know. I couldn't tell how heavy the safe was. Because stretchy armed Luffy was able to do it.
I really feel like basically everybody's overpowered strength in One Piece though, except for Nami.
Yeah.
It's really just Nami that doesn't have it.
Not
She doesn't-
really.
She doesn't
Nami,
lift.
Usopp, Robin, a lot of the crew.
You know, except for the ones that are like super strong. Like
yeah,
the-
yeah. Except for
What's the guy with the weird nose?
Arlong or Usopp.
Weirder nose.
No, I guess the guy with the blue hair was it? And the
Blue
giant
hair.
arms.
Old giant arms, blue hair.
What was that guy?
You-
I know
you
exactly what
all
I'm talking about.
remember?
I think you're the one that's wrong, Michael. I don't think you know anything about One Piece.
I don't know who you're talking about. You're gonna have to be more specific.
I'll
That's
look it up.
alright.
I'll tell you what their name is when I see them.
It's just not gonna be One Piece. It's gonna be very funny.
Okay, so I think I'm
No,
gonna do
Yeah, short,
a.
short blue hair.
Oh, wait, are you talking about Buggy?
He's
Boogie.
the guy that's shorter than the Jin.
Talking about Frankie,
Probably Frankie, yeah.
the robot
Frank.
dude. Yeah, he's cool.
Frankie. Okay, so I'm gonna do.
I guess his
something-
nose doesn't stand out enough to be a feature.
Of course not. We're doing something a little different here. So I'm going to be going through as we scroll. And then after the show is done, I'm going to put all of the posters and names on like a big image that I'm going to like retweet periodically. And I'm just going to put like X's on them when I'm
Yeah.
like no longer watching them. So we can sort of have a live update.
Also, honestly, you said you should have been able to get it when I said the big arm dude.
Big arm dude. Watch. I'll
Yeah.
go Google
Oh,
big
I thought you were talking
arm.
about the live action. That's why I was confused.
No.
Big arm One Piece guy. All hunt ground. Ground? Who the
No,
hell
that's-
makes...
That
Wait,
is not him, but I.
That is not. That's weird.
Is it this
I'm
guy?
surprised Frankie didn't show up.
No.
It's the guy just below a
no,
little
he's
bit.
down below. He's down below. Blue hair.
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah,
we got
he
him.
has big arms. Yeah.
He does have
Just,
big
he
arms.
also looks like several bowling balls later in the show.
Yeah. Yeah. Literally that one there.
That guy?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Same guy?
that's weird.
Okay. Several
guy.
bowling balls. He looks like a Dr. Robotnik enemy.
I'm gonna say Michael isn't a One Piece fan, honestly.
Oh, that's fine.
I'm gonna say
One
you
Piece
know
fan would have been
nothing
able to
about what you're
translate
talking about.
that. Ooh, that's a great show. That
This
was
is
never
the
actually
most
good. It was never
Popular,
good.
most popular on AniList is
Yep.
Shield Hero 3.
Most anime fans have bad taste.
We got
Spy
an
Family.
actual second season of Spy Family, season 2. I am of course
gonna
going to
be
be
epic.
watching this guy.
Yep.
Wow, they gotta scroll too far.
Shield Hero, never getting watched. Never ever.
Actually, I'm just gonna click them all open. Goblin Slayer season 2. I think I have to watch this one, even though
Yeah.
like, I don't know. I just wasn't super stoked on Goblin Slayer, but like everybody else is, so
Oh, it was fun.
I liked it. It was good.
Yeah, you kill the goblins.
He killed a goblin. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see if that one sticks with me. Final wait, it changed from final season, the final chapters, special 2.
This is just one episode.
The second half of the last part of the final season of Attack on Titan, concluding the ending arc story of Eren and the others. Is this actually like an episode that I need to watch, or is this gonna be just like an OVA recap?
They're like movies.
You gotta watch it to
These
find
special
out.
episodes.
Oh gosh, I'm too deep at this point. Waifu.
I have to leave. Sorry.
Oh, real quick.
No, I'm leaving.
Attack on Titan final season, the final chapters 2.
That's not the last one. It can't.
It can't be. Okay. Alrighty. Evidence in Shadow season 2. You know it's going on the list. Everybody knows
Yeah.
it's going on the
I
list.
I never got around to finishing season 1. I'm not gonna drop it though. I'm gonna finish it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I enjoyed
Because yeah, I liked
season
it
1,
a
but it
lot from
definitely
the
it did that
manga.
thing where it continues to the next season, and those shows never seem to maintain the momentum. It's like you have to have the break, and then the season after you end, you come back and you can actually get a good finish on it.
That's why Spy Family is still popular.
Ooh, we got a movie coming. Code White. That sounds like some dog whistle.
Yeah. Because the thing is, people are way more aware when there's like new thing, instead of just like, oh, it's still going.
Even if it's a new thing that was like only been gone for a week, they would still be like, "Oh, look, it's back."
Like if they straight up just like call it season 2 and there's like an actual closure on the first season, people just keep watching it.
Right.
This one right here, Alex is super excited for.
Yeah, I was about to say that. I was like, I'm pretty sure it's Alex, but yeah.
No, I'm hyped for this too.
Are you hyped for this one as well?
Yeah,
The
this
adventure
is an
over.
extremely good story.
Life goes on for an elf mage just beginning to learn what living is all about. Elf mage Freyren and her courageous fellow adventurers have defeated the Demon King and brought peace to the land, but Freyren there's a lot more to read.
This is the show a lot of YouTubers are going to talk about without watching it. They're just going to read the synopsis and talk about how good it is.
Will long outlive the
Yeah.
rest of her
But it
former
is
party?
really
How will she
good.
come to understand
So
what
don't-
life means to the people around her decades after their victory? The funeral. Okay.
Don't let the
She-
morons who don't watch anime, like the Anime Man, tell you that, oh, this is such a great show.
Hmm.
And then
Yeah.
just don't watch it.
Okay. Well, I will start it.
And don't let those people fool you. It's going to be good.
Here's the deal. Alex Moore likes it, which means I shouldn't have a pansy character, and it shouldn't be too navel-gazy up its butt. The only concern I have if Alex Moore likes something is that it may just be another rehash of Edo history that I'm like, oh, great, okay, cool, let's do this again. So, yeah, but it doesn't look like it, so I think we're safe. I think I'm safe on this one.
I heard the first episode is going to be like 4 hours long.
It's just going to be a day in the life of the elf.
We're just gonna put all of the season in one episode, and then you'll get season 2 next. Dr. Stone, New World. Oof. I dropped New World Part 1. And I don't think I'm gonna pick up New World Part 2.
Good.
I don't think I can do that.
That's great. I'm sure people are going to love it. I don't... Did Dr. Stone fell off a little bit, didn't it? I don't think it seemed that popular from the New World.
I didn't see a lot of like fan art or discussion about it, or anybody who
I
was
didn't
really
see
into
any
it when
fan
New
art.
World started. And I've made my ideas clear where I just felt like they sort of skipped the exciting parts for me. And it's like I've got shorts that I can swipe through if I want to watch some DIY stuff and, you know, get that same sort of fix. So not a thing that I need to enjoy. This one looks great. Apothecary Diaries. Believe it or not, I have seen a trailer for it. Because
Is this
someone
Chinese?
it looks like it. What this looks
This
like?
looks Chinese, yeah. It looks like it'd be Chinese.
It looks like Raven of the Inner Palace.
No, it looks way better.
But well, like the
okay.
setting and like the characters
Our
and
setting, yeah.
like the way that they're like everything's sort of set up. Visually, it looks
No, visually
great.
it's way better. It's
Yeah,
not close.
it's like a
Michael's
Makoto
hoping-
Shinkai as far as like design goes. I don't know what they're doing, but obviously Toho's got the
And
budget.
yeah, it looks like something you put in a movie. This looks pretty crazy.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be watching that.
But yeah, I had a friend that was like, "What do you think of this?" And they just showed me the trailer, and I was like, "Oh, I can't not watch this trailer that they're showing me."
He trapped you in a corner and forced you to watch
Oh
a
God,
trailer.
no!
You basically raped your eyes.
Yeah, you ever seen Clockwork Orange? It was kind of like that. But it looks cool. We'll see. It may get, and what a lot of these tend to do is they lose some amount of action to focus on like an emotional connection that will sometimes be difficult to portray with just some sort of inner monologue. And it just they'll kind of lose me around episode 5 or 6. We'll see. Maybe it doesn't do that, and it's all great. But we'll find out. Because the idea of an apothecary, like I love apothecaries. They're like, yeah, I'm gonna mix up this dried
It seems like there's gonna
urine
be a
in
lot
a
of drama.
nut sack, and you're gonna drink it, and it'll fix you. And I'm like, oh, that's weird. Give me some.
Yeah. Let's see what it actually does in terms of the show's content, but it looks pretty. So yeah,
Yep.
that's what's gonna get me in the door.
3rd season of Tokyo Revengers. I love me some Revengers.
Blah.
Let's see how far into
Trash
this
show.
season we get. Trash show. Get out of here, guys. I love this show.
I never
Cringe
checked
as
it out.
fuck,
Never
really.
will.
You never checked it out? Oh,
No.
I love
don't-
Delinquent
I don't
Life.
Like
I
the art
love.
style at all.
Oh, it's just art style?
Well, I mean, this is like initially just like looking at this here is like I don't like the way these characters look at all.
Oh, gotcha.
It's just cringe.
This is unappealing.
I have an absolute soft spot for rebellious delinquent culture, punk culture, anything that's sort of that mafia, mob, yakuza. I love that stuff, and the idea of like time travel mixed in with it is just it's fun, very very fun. I will say
I don't
it's
like
one that
time
you
travel
should
plots at all.
it's one you should binge. And what do you not like about time travel normally?
Because usually it just doesn't make any sense. Like the character's actions, like, okay, what are your limits on time travel? Usually there aren't nearly enough limits on what kind of time traveling they can do. It just makes the plot completely worthless. It's just like there's no stake whatsoever because it doesn't make any sense how this thing is working. Usually, yeah, they don't put proper stakes into it to make it.
So here's the limits. That whether or not you watch the show and enjoy the show, at least the time travel works for maintaining stakes and plot relevance
and continuity. Also, like the idea of timey-wimey stuff of like you go back in the past and you're still there and a time you're in, stuff like that.
Yeah, no.
And
so
butterfly effect, blah blah blah.
So he, if he shakes hands with this other guy, he will travel, I think it's 10 years into the past in his same body. So he just opens his eyes and now he's him at 14 or whatever. He's going back.
He's that person.
He is him. Yeah.
Oh, he's himself going back in time.
He is himself in his body at his age 10 years ago. And time is still moving forward. So you have him going through a week, and then if he finds that same person again and shakes his hand, he'll jump back forward 10 years to see what changes he has produced to the timeline. So he's stuck in a single timeline. He can only go back and forth by a fixed amount. And if he misses something, like something doesn't work out and he like gets screwed over in something, it's worse than Dark Souls. He can't redo. So
that's very weird.
It's super fixed and super like, here are our rules for time travel in a way that I think makes it so that it's not like, oh, well, let me just go back in the past and fix it all. It's not like he could bring back a tool. It's not like it's just his consciousness that sort of jumps 10 years back.
Yeah, Serranos, it does work. The only the main issue with time travel is like people then decide to kill him in the future, but it always happens at the same, like right after he jumps back to the future.
Right, it's
never.
He's always coming back into the future to like some sort of problem he's created by what he tried to fix in the past. That's
So
like
So wait, what happens in a couple days? What happens in a couple days after that? While he's like, does he come back to the same exact moment when he goes back in time?
No, he comes back.
So he'll come if he goes into the past and lives a week and then jumps back to the future. He's in the future a week after he shook hands.
Did he exist that whole week there? His body in the future?
Yes.
Who's controlling his body?
Well, he has a new past now, basically. So his consciousness sort of exists as he's going through, and he's just sort of like taking over as this other consciousness.
That's killing a lot of himself a lot.
Yeah.
Kinda, yeah. Yeah, if you believe that every consciousness is a different you. Welcome, Megalomongoloid.
Hello, fellas.
Hello.
First,
you're also an anime fan.
I'm actually not an anime fan at all.
That's disgusting. Get him out of here.
Why did you ask to be on for the anime?
I want to be on for the anime episode.
Kidding,
Actually,
I'm kidding.
I hate anime. In fact, I want to see anime be seppuku.
Anyway, so welcome. We are scrolling through our Annie list and picking out things.
Did you get how many have you got through so far?
So I'm gonna give you the highlights. We got Spy Family coming. We got Goblin Slayer 2 coming. Attack on Titan is doing something that someday it'll end.
Special.
Eminence in Shadow number 2. Spy Family's got a movie coming, which should be fun.
Yeah, that's December. Yeah.
Yeah, they'll come after the season's over. Yeah.
Frieren.
Yeah.
However you're supposed to pronounce that one, but
it should just be Frieren.
Yeah, it's a German word. They get creative. So like that word in Japanese is spelt in katakana, like on the the poster or whatever.
Frieren.
Fudaiden.
You're like Frieden.
Gotcha. This one, Apothecary Diaries, looks pretty. We'll see if the story stands up.
That was one of the ones that interested me as well.
Yeah. Oh God, that.
And then I'm a Tokyo Revengers fan. Don't listen to
the
these.
fuck?
It's almost as bad as being a fan of
Haters.
Bungo Stray Dogs.
Oh
Yeah,
my gosh. And that has
I
5
just-
seasons. It won't
we
stop.
know.
You can't stop it.
You can't stop it. All right, we got Pluto. We have a Netflix series. Murder occurs in an orderly world where robots are unable to kill humans. The robotic Europol investigator takes the case. I'm in.
Yeah,
That
I
sounds
definitely
like-
watched that. Yeah.
Family friendly, good old robot killing mystery one.
Yeah, I don't think there's any reason I wouldn't.
It's actually
An
pretty.
angle.
Yeah, it's actually a pretty cool story. I think all the people behind it are the
I like
dude.
mystery stuff.
It's like what's his name? Tezuka, the dude who did Atomu and all that shit.
Oh, really?
I think so. I could be wrong about that, but I think
Well,
it is.
I mean, I think we can check, right?
No, you-
Source is the Pluto manga.
yeah,
Pluto manga is Osamu Tezuka.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
son.
Yeah, that one. The one that got shot in the face 4 times. He's his brother.
Mm.
All right. Is this another season or is that's a movie? I'll probably watch that movie. I like Bunny Girl.
I don't think I'll watch it. I like the show just fine, but I'm not that interested in continuing.
Mm.
I'm good.
You're good.
It's not like I won't watch it, but I don't expect I'll watch it.
Sometimes the movies can be tough to watch anyway. You know, you're like, oh, the movie came out, and then I gotta wait for them to get
Yeah,
it.
like you'll go.
Because yeah,
theaters and the
if you're
movie
gonna
will be-
torrent it, it's gonna take a lot longer to get it on torrent.
you'll go to theaters. The movie will be like 20% too high on the volume.
And then you just
scale.
have this strange person jump out in the middle of an aisle and start twerking.
Yeah, and then you'll go.
They're
with
not
that-
filming
your
it in
family,
Chicago.
You'll go with your
Gross.
family.
That'll happen anywhere, man. You don't know, Blaine. You live in Seattle.
It'll be the day that name newest female rapper is touring Japan, and there's
Blaine lives in
the
a
same.
gated community with a bunch of Asians and Hispanics.
the gated community of all of Seattle. You mean?
Gated community of everybody except for, you know, the undesirables. Only half of the population there is homeless.
Just half. It's all right. Actually, probably less than half now. I think they're all getting bulldozed around now.
Good.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Now it's
Pedro
legal to
Morao.
squat
Thank you.
at somebody's
Welcome.
house. So all those unrented apartments, homeless person just breaks their way in and just squats there because nobody gets to kick them out.
I think you can kick them out now. I saw a video. Okay, this is
That's when they get
where
evicted.
this
That's
is
we
where
go
the
politics.
Seattle King County area is. I see a video for a town that's like probably an hour south of me, and it's a sheriff, and he's on like a TikTok video. And he's going, I don't care what the sheriff says. If you steal, we will pursue you. If you flee from us, we will pursue you. And he's just going through like all these things that like they're not supposed to do pursuits anymore because it's more dangerous than just going and finding the person later. And he's like saying all these things that they got in their order, and he's like, we are going to pursue you if you
Like
commit
from the
crime.
governor.
That's where
Yeah.
that's where King County is. I live in Demo, man. It's true, except we don't have the cool bubble safety zone.
Wayne, it's like these stupid politicians that get elected. They say all these platitudes about, oh, we're gonna do this. We're gonna reform crime. We're gonna stop throwing people in jail. We're gonna make it better for everybody. It just makes everything worse and terrible.
It's like, how about you just change my permitting requirements and zoning laws, and then we can all be happy and move on with our lives.
Like they don't realize
Make
that
my life as easy as a criminal's. That's what I
Like-
want.
like they take away like one thing you see pretty easily in California is that, oh, we take away all these petty crimes, don't worry about it. It makes it so these young kids who steal stuff won't go to jail and ruin their life. But now it also is very profitable for criminal organizations to just do organized retail theft
Yeah.
Oh man.
because there's literally no chance to get caught for that.
Well, an actual justice warrior, I think, posted one on Twitter that was just like, well, I guess Aladdin needed it, and they're just
Oh, yeah,
like beating the
absolutely.
crap out of
Retro.
the store owner while they like pull like a bunch of cigarettes and stuff out from behind the counter. And you're like, oh man, that's
It's
just awful.
You know, the best part is always watching those store beat downs where this criminal gets a little bit too cocky. They just come alone, they get bagged up from behind, and they just like start getting wailed on. Like the one black guy that got beat with a cane repeatedly by some like Korean
Right?
thrower.
When he like shows up with the stick and he's just like, wham!
He just keeps smashing. He's like, ah, 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 like a Looney Tunes cartoon.
That was a good one. Faraway Paladin. I feel like we talked about the first season of this one, but I don't think I watched this one.
I don't think
The
we
first
did on
season
your
was great.
stream because that came out a while ago.
First season was pretty good.
Was it? Okay.
Looks like it's 20. Oh no, it is 12. For a second, I thought it continued.
Yeah, the
Just went over just to January.
yeah, the rundown of the plot is that the main dude is raised by the undead basically, and
Is that not a girl?
eventually no, it's a guy.
It's voiced by a woman.
Screw you.
Yeah, yeah. The William is
Not
voiced
uncommon.
by a
You know
girl.
what? You don't get an
He's
explanation
also
of
he's
shown.
not that young, so I really thought he was a girl when I watched the trailer just now. I was like, huh. No, it's definitely.
What do you
a dude.
mean? That's a dude.
Wait, what? It showed me a different name.
Shoya Chiba.
That's weird. Yeah, I had a different name there.
Anyway, I'm probably not watching this one, but if you watched season 1 and enjoyed it, it's got Michael's stamp of approval. So
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Oh,
they
no, it
lost
has a new
season-
voice actor. That's why. Or
Has
it
it?
had a different voice actor. I think it has a new one. Yeah.
Yeah, because they were a
Not-
kid
I would
at the
say-
beginning.
Yeah. I guess they grow up a decent bit. Maybe that they probably had both these voice actors first season, but Annie List only shows her because she voiced his kid version.
Yeah,
I see.
That would make sense to me.
I read the manga.
Undead Unluck.
I read
Any manga
a
readers
lot
on
of.
that?
I read like the first 10 chapters.
I don't
I'm
know
not
anything
like-
I
about
read
this.
quite a bit of this actually.
What do you
Thoughts?
think of
As a show, it's probably going to be pretty spot on. It's going to be like how, you know, I assume. Well, I don't. I actually can't assume how well you guys follow the weekly stuff, but like, as far as story wise, it's really fucking interesting to be, you know, depending on what it is that you like about. Like, I don't know.
that? It looks like a normal shonen. What
Yeah.
makes it different?
I was gonna
That's how
say
I
that
describe it,
it
it's just
kind of
shonen.
depends because there could be, you know, there's so much vitriol over like one thing that somebody could take, you know, one issue or whatever. But I would say, I mean, shit, if you can get, you know, if you can not have that one thing, or you do have that one thing that might set you off because of like, for example,
You need fan service.
something like that, you know, like, I don't know. But as far
Does
as
it
the
have
story-
fan service?
fan service? Like, what would you mean? Like in the
Jubblies, man.
Yeah, they want it
Jubblies. Come
just-
on.
oh, dude, in the
Like,
book,
bouncing.
there's in the book there.
They popping.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's bobs out, and they're, you know, like the nipples will be, you know, somewhat what do you
Cleverly
call it?
hidden.
Cleverly hidden by something and so forth. So yeah, you know, like the Unluck character, like the girl or whatever that's on the back with the
Yeah,
red
she's very
hat.
cute. I like
Yeah.
that.
There's a bunch of that in the books. So if that's something that, you know, would bother somebody, you know, probably wouldn't recommend.
That's not
watching.
happening here, my
They're
friend.
probably not
Just
watching
do
my
it.
stream. I can almost
Fair
promise you that.
But you can assume that there's going to be enough of that. But there's, I mean, honestly, like the story itself, it's fun. It's pretty fucking
It's
funny.
fun? Okay,
Yeah,
good.
yeah, I think it's fun.
I usually
We-
bounce off shown, but I'll give it a shot. There's no reason I shouldn't.
We watch for the story and enjoy the fan service. That's our motto. Okay.
There you go.
David Production putting in work on that, so I'm
I'll
excited
check
to
it
see
out
how
and
it
see how I
looks.
like it.
It is going to be extremely shonen.
Extreme Shonen. It's all right with me.
Yeah, it
Oh.
is the epitome of what like Shueisha. That's like that Shueisha thing. Like it has its like, let's just say like its unique quality, obviously with its story, but it is,
Mhm.
you know, it is one of those shonen like Shu. Yeah, it's just their thing. Like it's just a different coat of paint.
Just a Shueisha.
Yeah,
No, I'm good with that.
yeah.
Golden boy boobs. Nice. Our dating
Huh.
story, the experienced you and the inexperienced me.
Yeah, just got finished watching the Undead Unluck trailer. I definitely like seeing just a little bit how they're showing off how he uses his powers just right at the start. It's cool.
Mm.
Yeah.
You trailer watching scum.
Oh, I get a preview of what I'm watching. I get any
Oh, wait,
idea
so I'm gonna
what
ask you
this
a
show's
question.
about.
Why would you even bother
So
previewing? You're gonna
Blaine
watch them all.
is a avid non-trailer watcher. Blaine,
Correct.
you watch, so you just don't. It just doesn't matter. Like you just.
I'll just
like,
watch
you know-
episode 1. That'll be my trailer.
Yeah. And I think that's fair. Did you? So you obviously haven't seen the Kaiju Hachigo trailer. And Kaiju Hachigo, I don't know if you guys know that one, but that's like one of the biggest, like, obviously
Kaiju
one.
85.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Or I didn't read anything
Kaiju
about it, but
number
I've
8 or whatever the
seen
fuck
that,
they call
yes.
it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I read
That
the
is
manga. It's
that is
gonna be-
honestly one of the. I would say it's like the hierarchy of how all of the ages of what shonen is demographically broken up. All of them have the age ranges just vary. Like everybody doesn't like Undead Unluck, and everybody doesn't like One Piece, regardless.
Is this
of
for a
how-
little bit older? This one.
Yeah, I mean, so theirs is gonna drop out, and I remember watching the trailer because it came out maybe like a month ago or whatever, and it doesn't reveal anything. I'm not trying to sway you on it, but if you're not if you don't care about, if you're not too particular about the trailers, like it's the animation, how they do it is fucking dope. Like it's really, really,
This one?
it's gonna look really good.
Yeah,
like
that
the
one.
actual animation.
Okay.
Oh man.
I'll say
Yeah, I
the first
think I've-
arc is probably one of my favorite in anime. Just the first arc, then.
Just
Yeah,
the
it's
first arc.
the first arc of what? Of Kaiju?
Yeah,
Hachigo?
Kaiju.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, there's I don't know, like I have probably very differing I don't honestly, like I said, I was half joking when I said I don't watch anime, in the sense that I don't watch the majority of anime that comes out.
Yeah.
But
Anime.
I have no anime, and it actually doesn't really matter how you fucking say it. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
tell you.
Guy's got moon runes in his name. Let him say what he said.
No. Well, here's just the thing. Like, if you say, well, let me ask you a question. Do you say manga or do you say manga?
I don't. I try to avoid. Actually, I will usually go for the anglicized.
And you should,
Accent,
because there should
yeah.
be consistency of it. Because
Yeah, I basically always go for anglicized accent because I speak English. It's
Exactly.
weird. It's weird when I try. I find it extremely weird when I see other people put on like anime, manga. It just like put super accented takes on just like single words that they're
Mhm.
saying when they're saying everything else and like.
Moreover, the ignorance of not knowing that all the vowel sounds are the same. So if you say manga and you're really adamant about it, but you say anime, like it just kind of like, I don't know. You should just pick one and just say anime and manga, or
Serrano, how would you tell
I
me
usually
that
say manga,
we're gonna
though,
go?
but I'm not gonna be that
How would-
concerned about it because I just like the way it sounds better.
Honestly, man, I say comics, and a
Fair.
lot of Japanese people say comics. They don't say
Yeah.
manga, to tell you the truth. They just say
That's
comic.
fair.
Serranos, how would you say let's go get horchata and tacos? How would you say that?
Hey, you want to get some tacos?
And
Get
No,
some
you just
horchata?
want to say horchata. You
Oh,
just want to say it.
why can't
Some
you say it?
horchata. I just say horchata because that's how you say. Yeah, that's how you say it with an
Horchata.
English with an English accent.
All right, you pass.
Moving
You
on.
pass.
The hell is this?
This is the experienced you and the inexperienced
I think you
me.
need to zoom out a little bit.
No,
No,
look at that face. It's huge.
I've made my decision.
Okay. hear me out.
This looks adorable. This kind of has like a Golden Time vibe in this poster,
Mhm.
and that'll definitely hit my watch list. Story centers on the relationship between Ryuto Kashima and gloomy social outcast and Runa Shirakawa, a popular girl at school. I'm sold. I don't need to keep reading.
Most
That's
of the
every
manga I
show ever.
read,
Keep
I read
reading.
way
Damn.
more romance manga than anything else. So this stands out even less to me.
Yeah.
I'll probably give it an episode, but I don't have any. I don't have any expectation that this will
romance-
hold me.
What's a romance title that you read recently?
Let me give you the last one that I sent to Bunger here, Michael. Not the racist stuff. Oh yeah, there's this one I saw where it was just like a daily comic thing where this girl got transported to another world where the gender expectations are the reverse. Women are always horny. That's it.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one looks.
Real romantic, that one.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Horny women are everywhere. What would
Yeah.
we do?
What a nightmare!
Yeah. What actual good one I saw though was Let me see if I can get English title for this one. The Japanese title is, or okay, Now That We Draw. Basically, a boy wants to become a manga artist, but he sucks. he's just not good at it. He wants to write romance, but he has flat characters. And then he meets this girl who's a popular girl at school, but she also loves drawing, and she actually likes his stuff. And they get a connection just based off of both liking romance manga, and they want to make it themselves. So she says, "Hey, can we just start dating?"
Because
And then
that is the
then they
glue
do.
that will hold together the inevitable.
Yeah, because she wants.
that will write.
Yeah, they want to make, or she wants to make her manga better, and she thinks that'll make both of their mangas better if they just start dating, so they can actually know what it's like to not be a loveless loser.
It was very fun.
Yeah, I like it a
Yeah,
lot.
for
I thought it was
Bang the
pretty good.
power out of him.
That sounds like this because it's just talking about, or that literal title is like what you just said in English, the
Yeah.
inexperienced me and the experienced you or something.
Except
Looks like all right. I continued
As I
reading
say.
because I got bored during that conversation. He has to ask her out because of a Batsu game, one of those punishment games that they do, and she says sure, and then they find out they're different, but they learn to recognize and accept each other. So.
that sounds like extremely normal. I mean, it could go
Yeah.
any way you.
You know what
want.
I'm hoping for? Here's what I want. I want store brand, dress up darling. That's what I want. Like, give me that good value dress up darling, and I'll enjoy this show. All right.
Oh yeah, there's another one I saw where this guy was fat when he was a kid, and then he got to high school, got jacked, and he didn't want anybody to know. And then he sees this
many
other
kids are
girl who was this childhood actor who had a scandal, and then she wanted to avoid the spotlight. Yeah, it's
Literally,
yeah, it's like it's just every other manga. There's just so many of these. It's hard to stand out.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome, George Trahan. Welcome to the show.
George.
right. Big fan of Girlfriend. Super Chad. I want to date you both. And
He
we're going to
does.
do it legit. Very fun first season. Excited for season 2. It's silly. It's funny. It's a little raunchy.
I don't think he'll
and
ever
we
match
love it.
the ultimate harem protagonist, though, which is you just get people to love you, and then you have them work for you and pay you money, and you just stand around looking mysterious. As in
Which one?
title.
Isn't that
Eminence
just
of Shadow.
Eminence of Shadow?
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
that's what I was saying.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say I forgot the title after
He-
like 30 minutes.
He's pretty Chadley, but, you know,
Yeah.
he also has, like, superpowers. So I
And
think
the
guy
thing is,
without superpowers who's like,
Yeah, but there's
I'm gonna
nothing
date you
that goes
both is a little-
beyond
okay.
dating multiple women, but they also just all work for you.
Wait, so
They
his
give you money.
superpowers date is like what, pheromone? Like what?
in Eminent and Shadow?
Yeah.
Oh no, he has actual superpowers like insane.
He's
magic and stuff.
reincarnated with, like, superpower.
Yeah, he's a shonen or he's an isekai protagonist, but also he's a huge chunny.
So because he's a Chunibyo and he tries to pretend that he's so much cooler than he is, but then the things he's making up keep coming true, he creates this band of warrior women around him that are his, like, super harem of followers. It's
Yeah,
pretty
it is.
great.
It's really funny.
What's good about Girlfriend? Nobody answered on Discord. Literally the opening scene or opening episode where he's like, confess to, and he says, "Oh, I already have a girlfriend, but I don't want to let you down because I think you're nice too." And then he goes to his girlfriend and he's like, "I'm gonna date her too," and she's like, "No, you're not." And he's like, "I'm gonna do both of you," and then they do, and it's so ridiculous. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's
You're-
just insane. That's why it's great.
You're waiting for 100 Girlfriends instead. Don't wait. Watch this and enjoy it, and then watch 100 Girlfriends and enjoy that too.
Does he pick up the other two as well? So he gets 4.
Yeah. So the
yeah.
blonde chick is she, like, latches on to the group and it literally camps outside for a couple episodes as part of her arc of joining the
harem.
thruple, and now it's a harem. And then the white-haired one, at least in season 1, is mostly just trying to, like, save her friend who thinks that her friend is being two-timed on. But the whole like joke is that because he's open about it, they're not two-timing. It's fun.
I'd probably enjoy it. I haven't watched it though.
I think you will. Isn't that basically School Days but different? School Days but happy. There we go. We can go with that. Whatever makes you watch it.
What are you
fan
talking
site.
about? That show had a happy ending.
I'm surprised we haven't had any anime about the Ottoman Empire.
Have we not?
I
There,
don't think we have.
I don't know about anime, but I know there's probably stories about not necessarily what the Ottoman Empire was like historically speaking, but something that mirrored
Like
it.
fictionalizations, yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
alternate history or whatever.
Because those dudes literally had harems of anybody they wanted in the entire kingdom.
That's kind of like everybody knows Hagaren, right? Or fucking Full Metal Alchemist, right? So Arakawa,
Yeah.
an artist from that, did I don't know if it's adapting is the right word, but she made a manga that was based on a novelization by some other writer that had like the elements of like that sort of what the Ottoman Empire or that kind of an empire was, and like that was the setting, I guess,
Mm.
something like that. That was fucking years ago.
Yeah, probably. I don't know what it is though. Shadow Realm, Silver Spoon, The Heroic Legend of Arslan.
I think, yeah, yeah, I think so. It sounds about
Okay.
right. Maybe.
Arusudan.
Yeah. Yeah, see, if you said it like that, I would have known exactly what you're talking about.
Arusan Senki. Yeah.
You're too immersed in Japanese. You've lost your English touch.
It's all right.
No, it's not that. It's just, yeah, it's like what I was saying
Sometimes
before
the
is-
name changes beyond
Well, no, it's like
translation.
well, yes and no, but like for example, like if you tell me like so when I would watch like your streams or like watching Brandon and watch somebody talk about whatever, whenever you say the English title, I don't know what it is. Like,
Oh, that is
even-
hilarious.
Like I'm talking like 15 years ago when the title Shingeki no Kyojin was fucking massive. So like the first 50, 60 issues of the comic Attack on Titan
Yeah.
was a big thing. I had no and then like 4 or 5 years later, when people started talking about Attack on Titan, I had no idea what the fuck it was. That's how like a big enough of a kind of a separation, I guess, as just a normal dude who,
Do you live in the United States?
No, I live in Japan.
Okay, that makes
My
sense.
second
I'm actually-
Japanese view.
I won't go too far into it, but I'm actually like basically what I do. A lot of what I do is actually real-time in-person translation, whether it's on phone calls or whatever, or
Oh, nice.
Yeah, just like
Um,
official translator.
documentation, usually medical or more times often than not, it's like fucking what is it called? Like an instruction manual.
Do you
Shit for, like,
also do like international translation between like branches or whatever, right? Do you do any of that?
well, no, because it's usually one-sided, so it's contracted on one end,
Okay.
one person, and that's usually what basically I do. Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit different for
Gotcha.
you. Yeah, you just help people. You
So how would
read English.
you?
you
would
read
you
English
have-
stuff for Japanese people?
I swear to God. Would you have done Shingeki no Kyojin more than as like the attacking Titan, or
Technically, historically, like if you were to read a Japanese history book, like a textbook,
Mhm.
the word when Shingeki is used, when other people have translated it, like in the past, it's more like assault. Like
Ooh,
there's
the
all these
assault
weird
Titan.
nuances. There's all these weird nuances on how you can go this way or that way with a word, depending on what it is. But more often
because
than not,
Kyojin is like giant human, right?
yeah, it just means giant. Yeah.
Okay. The assaulting giant.
But what
That doesn't roll off the tongue as well.
do you
Not really,
consider it
no.
a time travel show?
Do you consider it a time travel show?
What, Shingeki?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes.
A time travel show?
Yeah.
No, not really. I mean,
Correct.
I don't, man. I don't.
Correct.
I just
I'm
don't.
the
No,
person
no,
here
that's
that's
not-
never
don't like-
interacted with Attack
That's
on
why
Titan.
I've not watched the anime up from. So like when you get before the whole spoilers, when Eren goes or when they all go to the other area or whatever to go attack the
Titan.
place where fucking what's his
yeah.
name was from or whatever, where the other giants come from and that they use like as weapons or whatever.
hmm
That's basically what I watched up to and then got bored.
Gotcha.
Fair
But I
enough.
have read
Okay,
and I do
so-
know the story, and it's I don't know.
Okay. All right. Kimi no Koto ga daisuki na Hyakunin.
And this is
no,
the,
Kanojo.
We're gonna step away
100
for some,
girlfriends who really, really, really love you.
It's true. Die, die, die. Big, big, big love. That's what we're going with here. This one should be very exciting.
This
very
one,
fun.
this is one I read the manga of somewhat. I read probably, it's not a bunch, but I read like 8, 12 chapters ish. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. The basic idea here, guy keeps getting rejected, but then has some sort of like special power where all of them love him, but they're gonna.
Basically, what it is.
I forget.
God
are they gonna
took-
die,
God
or is
took
everything
pity
gonna
on
blow
him-
up if he?
Or God took pity on him because he got rejected 100 times. That shouldn't have happened because he's actually like not a bad guy. So he's like, okay, so I'm gonna give you 100 girlfriends now.
But isn't there like a? Is there a negative?
I don't
like
remember
their
any
hearts will explode if he
stipulation.
doesn't love them back, or is it just he has 100
I
girlfriends?
don't remember the stipulation, but I remember that part.
Okay.
It should say here.
Yeah, I mean, I think you just open up the thing.
I guess. When he looks at each potential soulmate, it feels like a bolt of lightning. How is he supposed to choose? One catch. 100 girls are destined to be Aijo's soulmate. And unless he returns their feelings each and every time, they'll die in
yeah,
horrible accidents. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
remember that. But yeah.
They die if they don't love him. Or if he doesn't return
Yeah, if he
the love.
doesn't love, they will love him, and if he doesn't love them, they die.
Wow.
So he has to marry
That's a
all of
full-time
them.
job.
Yeah.
Or you just keep them all very far apart. So you only have to deal with one at a time.
He used to make a business empire and use all of them.
Bibudi. What is this? This studio doesn't sound familiar.
I've definitely seen.
Oh, Magical
yeah,
Destroyer.
I was gonna say,
Okay,
I've
they're
definitely
good.
seen some stuff
Yeah.
they've made because I remember the name. They've done
Quince.
quintuplets as well. They did Azur
Crystal.
Lane. They made Bibbery.
That makes sense. They made it that one.
You know, that tracks.
Oh, Diomedia. What do we got here? Kamo no Hashi, Ron no Kindan, Sweetery. What did I say, Mongoloid?
It's a Kamo no Hanashi Ron no Kindan Suiri.
Cool.
That's pretty good.
What does it mean?
I think it means
Kamano
detective
no
Ron.
Hanahashi. Kamano no Hashi. It's like maybe a bridge. Like Hashi maybe is bridge. Kamon or Kamo would be like the word for. You guys like know Pokemon, yeah? Kamo is like the
Kamo?
word for Kamo is like the word for like a bird that's like a fowl, like a bird, like a waterfowl, I guess.
Yeah.
Like I guess one of the Pokemon's name is like Kamonegi. It's like the bird duck that has like the big onion or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Lee.
So it
Right.
might
Yeah.
be, you know, the bird bridge. Ron no Kindan Suiri. I don't know. That sounds weird. I actually don't know what the
The
fuck.
whole
Kindan
thing
Suri,
was
that
a
is,
joke because it's a guy's name, Ron Kamonohashi, the deranged detective.
Yeah.
Apparently, the only part that mattered was Kindan Sweetie, which
I was gonna say
apparently
that-
means deranged detective. That doesn't.
Kindan Suiri?
I had heard that before.
Isn't Tante detective?
That's what I was gonna say. I know the word tante, like Maytante, like
Mhm.
famous detective, like Conan, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
I don't know.
What a name. They're like, hey, translate this. Actually, most of it's just a dude's name, so it doesn't get translated. Great. Thank you. What are you
so
about?
useful?
This unusual duo brings the hidden truth into the light. Ron Kamonohashi, a private investigator with serious issues, and Totomaru Ishiki, a pure-hearted but dim police detective, team up to solve the most baffling mysteries. A thrilling detective story for a new generation from Akira Amano, creator of Reborn and Eld Live. I don't know either of those.
Oh, you don't know Reborn?
Do I know Reborn?
I feel like you should know Reborn.
Looks kind of meh. Not excited for it.
This doesn't look familiar.
Okay, well, it had a lot of seasons. I just figured you'd know.
From
Brand
04 to
for
2012,
you.
I was so
Manga.
busy
Yeah.
during 04 to 2012.
That was just the
Makes sense
manga.
that I would have missed it. I'm going to keep this on my list, mostly because I have... my sister loves detective shows, so I have to at least recommend it to her. But I will probably not finish that one.
Oh my god, is
I
that
don't
season
expect
3?
to either. Never
Boom.
Movie.
It's a movie.
Damn it.
Damn it.
You're still gonna
Dang
watch it though, aren't you?
I didn't finish season 2. That was a while ago.
I think I've got like half of season 2 left to finish.
I didn't like that they introduced more characters.
Stream has 25% less American being spoken. Jamie for the nuke. No, don't do that. The Kingdoms of Ruin. Okay. Witches once blessed the human race with wisdom and peace, but the Redia Empire's gear expansion brought about a culture of science that far surpassed magic, and witches were viewed as enemies, impeding the progress of civilization. Thus began the witch hunts. One human named Adonis,
That's where we based.
who was raised by a witch named Chloe, swears revenge against the human race that took his beloved mentor from him. What salvation can be found at the end of this blood-fueled despair? I'm good, I think.
Yeah.
We got like a
It's kinda silly.
cowboy, we got a king, we got a cop, we got another cop, we got a, I don't know,
I don't.
Grecian.
There's definitely
Caesar
some
God.
crazy stuff here, but I don't actually expect it to be that entertaining.
This is a biscuit hammer. This is a very like, that's kind of an interesting plot, and I just don't see anything behind it.
No, it's not gonna be Biscuit Hammer because Biscuit Hammer looked horrific. This doesn't look
A
horrific.
brown weeb that hasn't watched DBZ. What? Those don't exist.
Yeah, I don't think that happens.
You're an ultra
Pretty sure-
rare shiny, Alex.
I'm pretty sure every brown weeby has to watch DBZ to actually watch anime.
Hey, Sirons, how'd you like it? Dragon Ball.
I watched the first Dragon Ball. I thought it was decent. I probably would have kept watching it, but I just kind of bounced off.
So you didn't watch DBZ?
No, I didn't watch DBZ, so
Mm.
I was different. I'm special like that. I'm built
It's
different.
like two of a kind.
You can watch DB Kai. That way it's faster, at least.
It's just a faster Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, basically.
But then you
I didn't
can't
think it
waste
looked as
more
good.
time avoiding people. That's the real reason you want to watch
Yeah.
Dragon Ball.
No. I'm in love with the villainous. Now, that's a villainous show I can get behind.
It's gonna be
Reincarnated gamer?
What'd
Yeah.
you say, Michael?
bad. I like this show. You know I like this show.
I thought it was all right. I don't know. I didn't latch onto it. I think it doesn't stand out.
The manga?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it could get boring during the mid part, but I'm still gonna watch it.
Yeah, I'll watch it, but I don't think this one stands out. I think there are definitely better ones.
Ray Taylor.
I'm Ray Taylor, and this is my friend Claire Francois. We're starring in a Japanese anime.
Claire Francois.
Francois. Uhashi Ray.
Oh no, the villainess is French.
It's true. It's all right. The villains are always French. Saints Magic Powers Omnipotent Season 2. I remember
Ooh.
enjoying Season 1.
Yeah, I finished the first one, so there's no reason I shouldn't watch this. I don't know if I'll finish it, though.
It's gonna need a solid recap episode, though. Because otherwise, I'm gonna be like, oh, okay. Because I remember enjoying it, but all I remember is, like, plants. Like, she can fertilize plants. And make good
Her powers
potions.
expanded more by the end of it to be a little bit more.
She was, like, in the group, the hunting group, like, healing people.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. Another Diomedia. Diomedia.
Not
Dead
watching that.
Death Blade. Part 2.
Did not finish the first one. Not gonna watch it.
I think I have 2 episodes left of the first one.
And you're still not gonna finish it.
I'm gonna finish it, and I'll watch this one. Because you get towards the end of the first season, or the first core, sorry, and you get the feeling of there's a lot of plot threads here. Like, I don't know that
There's
we're
way
gonna
too
wrap
many.
this up.
There's way too many plot threads.
So the fact that we're getting a season 2 motivates me a little more to actually finish season 1.
I mean, man, there was just like nothing but plot threads.
And there's like every time you like each new episode,
Every episode, there's like
is
two
like a new person. You're like, wait, who is that? What are they doing?
Yeah,
What's
and then
their
they got, like,
motivation?
2 new things going on. I just like I really just did not get attached to anything. It just kept doing new stuff. It's
New
like,
stuff,
"Ah."
new stuff.
It felt like it didn't actually have a storyline going forward. It was because every week it was this guy has a new thing he's doing. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
Like every week he's just doing this new thing to like earn money. Now I'm doing
Yeah,
this.
and it's
I
like,
want to
oh,
save
now
these
he's
kids. Now I'm gonna do this.
now he's
like-
fortune telling, but not. Now, yeah, everything about it was.
It was just silly. It's just like I bounce.
I'll see it through though. I enjoyed it enough. Ragna Crimson. What a name. Dragons reign terror over the earth, sea, and sky. If sworn dragon hunters like Ragna are to have any hope of dealing death to these seemingly invincible fire-breathing beasts, they must find a way to level the odds. What do you mean level the... Would you write even the odds? Who wrote this? Ragna teams up with a mysterious man named Crimson, who has likewise sworn to stand against the dragons menacing the world. But although Crimson's motivations may be mysterious, his goal and Ragna's perfectly align. And together they'll fight to vanquish the dragons once and for all. First episode's 1 hour. You know what? Those have been pretty good lately. So I will I'll give it a shot, Silverlink. Is this a manga? Does anybody have any insight into this one, or is it just interesting?
Can't say I know.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. What happened?
Ragna Crimson, this manga with like a sword boy and a dragon on the cover.
Probably gonna be lame.
Probably gonna be lame. It's got a 1 hour first episode. How could it be lame? You doubt the 1 hour first episode rule?
Yes.
We'll see.
It's no Fate, let's be clear.
I like this hatted character. What is their name? What do we got here? Crimson. Yeah. Like, I like this character. It's fun.
Looks like she's had her head sewn on.
That's my favorite kind. After
This
school,
it didn't appeal to me at all.
Hanako-kun. All right. Who watches Toilet Bound? Now he's after school.
No.
And some TV shorts.
Disgusting. Let's go back
What
to
paper-
Death Play.
What paper do you pick?
Gotta do double play at least.
Red or blue?
What?
Red or blue? Toilet Bound Hanako. God, you guys watch anime? You don't know about the toilet demon?
We don't
Gosh.
give a single fuck about this show.
That's true.
Have you ever played Zelda? They got the hand in the toilet. You ever watch Ghost Stories? They got the toilet voice. It's a famous
I don't remember that from
yokai
Zelda.
demon.
No one actually remembers Ghost Stories.
I do. I've been drunk out of my mind every time I watch it, and I still remember it. Is it toilet humor show? No, it's not toilet
basically, the
humor at
show
all.
is
He's just a
about the
demon
most
that's like
boring
tied to a
and
toilet.
most boring and forgettable demon ever to exist.
Oh my gosh, he asks you if you want red paper or blue paper. If you say blue paper, he reaches up to the toilet and chokes you out. If you say red paper, he like shreds your skin. Come on. Boring.
Yeah, I don't
Well, what
remember
if
that.
Shitty
Imagine,
at all.
imagine pants around your ankles
I
on a
don't remember this
Japanese
ever
toilet
existing.
while you're squatting like a weirdo, and then all of a sudden someone's talking to you. Dude, that is a vulnerable position.
That's probably just the bidet.
What do you mean? You're already standing. You don't even need to get up. You're not vulnerable.
Okay. When you've used the hole in the ground toilet, we'll see how vulnerable or not you feel.
Mm.
I can see why people would respect it and be scared of it.
I understand the fear of this demon. You're familiar, right, Mongoloid? I'm not crazy here.
No, yeah, there's you'd actually probably like.
Do you
if
prefer
there was-
Megalo or Mongoloid? I just keep saying Mongoloid.
I don't care. It's whatever. But there
Okay.
is like a really, really cool book I've been meaning to buy actually. That's just a collection of the illustrated history of. It's called the Yokai no Monogatari or something like this.
Oh yeah.
Japanese book, and they outline everything. They go like the tenome, like the weird ghost that has no eyes and the eyes are in the hand, to
Right.
shit that what
the
you were
butthole
probably
eyeball
just
one?
talking about, the toilet thing, I guess.
Yep.
That's what folklore's for, to scare kids straight, boy.
Exactly. I can't believe you guys don't remember the creepy hand from the Zelda toilet. It's been in 3 different Zelda games.
Yeah, we don't care about Zelda.
I don't remember that.
Look at
I
him.
do remember that, absolutely.
He needs paper, and you give him like a note or something.
Oh, I didn't play Majora's Mask.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. I think you said Ocarina of Time. I was like, what?
Used to watch it in the mid-late 2000 horror. Do you want to take it with you? Okay, cool. Vexations of a shut-in vampire princess. Ooh. Hikikomori. Get out of here, freaking tiny fly. How is there always one? Why is there always one fruit fly?
It's because you're not holding a towel to whip it with.
All right. I like
Vampire
Hikikomori.
show.
I like vampires. Princesses can be good. So I'm probably going to enjoy this one. There's a lot of vampires on the cover here, so
This
I'm
looks
not
like
sure.
a shonen. Yeah.
I'm not sure what I'm dealing with, you know? Who is the vampire shut-in princess? Is it the blonde one on
No,
top?
it's the one
Is
in
it
the middle, the small one.
the
blonde.
red small
Yeah.
one? Oh, okay. That's
If
not
I
so
had to guess,
exciting.
it's probably slice of life.
It says action comedy.
Yeah, slice of life.
Slice of action-y comedy life. Hold on. Where's our list of tags? Here we go.
Film protagonist.
Primarily female,
Yuri.
vampire, Yuri, LGBTQ plus themes, Hikikomori Sundere. All right, we're in.
I don't think this shows action at all.
I don't know what they're trying to do here. Saiken Gakuin no Maken Sky. Wait, Maken? Doesn't have anything to do with Maken Ki.
This
does
is a
it?
nice isekai. Isekai.
Just an Iseki. Where you at? The Demon Sword Master of Excalibur Academy.
That's a terrible name.
Or Demon's Sword. Never put S next to S. Master of Excalibur School. Okay, so this one looks like trash, but it could
This
be
is a
very
trash
fun.
magic school isekai garbage.
If it does the same thing as Classroom of Heroes, where it's like, we know that you know what the plot is, so we're just gonna speed along through it, like, I'm in. But if it doesn't do a Classroom of Heroes, and it starts to dwindle or dawdle, then I'm out.
And
But I'll
it just
give it a
doesn't
shot.
look good.
Yeah, it sounds bad.
Maken Ki mentioned.
It's
Oh, I
definitely
love
gonna be
Maken Ki.
trash.
It's made by Pascione.
I will watch literally one episode of this and make fun of it. Maybe not in the full. I'm probably not gonna watch the full episode. I'm
Well,
gonna
let's
make
get
fun of it
let's
though.
get a waifu reaction to the title. You ready for this title, honey?
Okay.
The Demon Sword Master of Excalibur Academy.
Wow.
Do you want to watch that?
The Demon Sword Master of what?
Excalibur Academy.
Just like most titles, she got four words in and forgot what the fuck she was saying.
Yeah. Well, it just sounds generic. I agree.
Yeah.
It does. Like most of the titles.
It
Hey,
is
I'm gonna.
generic.
This is actually. I got to jump out.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to jump in again at some point, just to fucking bullshit and whatever. But
Yeah,
Two,
Link always
uh,
works.
two honorable mentions is one book that I have read and I think is cool. I like the art style as well. Is Under Ninja. So when you get to that,
Under Ninja. I'm
yeah,
already
it's fucking
sold.
hilarious. It's
Okay.
just a weird thing because that's one of the titles like I don't know where they take the like Undead Unluck. They took it just as it is and they just made it the title or whatever. So it's just Under Ninja, just hilarious.
It's like comedy.
And something you might like. There was another one on there that you may not have gotten to, which is like Takeover. Takeover. It's like F1 racing
Haven't
or
seen.
something.
Oh
like,
yeah,
Yeah, no, he's watching.
yeah.
that,
I'm waiting for that one for sure. That
Yeah,
and
those
MF
two-
Ghost.
those two are
Those are
pretty
gonna
good.
keep me going.
All right. Well, take care, guys. I'm gonna
Yeah, overtake.
Awesome. Have a good one,
overtake.
Mongoloid.
That's what it was. Have
Yeah.
fun.
Later.
See ya.
More diverse opinions
You got a
anytime.
weird on there. All right, time to talk about Fire Emblem.
Shangri-La Frontier. We got Birdhead Man. I'm already in. I don't even care. When was the
Little
last
bit
time I played? Furry. It is all
Yeah, a
man
little
bod
A
here.
little bit furry though. It's got a
Are you
furry
sure?
head. Yeah, he's got a furry head that's kind of furry.
Yeah, a little bit furry.
You just wear a mask. That's a furry.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
Okay.
think he just gets a bird head. I don't think it's a mask.
You know,
Are
it's
birds furry or do they have a different name?
Yes, of course they're furry. Jeez.
They're flyy.
Well, but furry is like the general, like, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a general term. Of course they're furries.
What is a furry for birds? Avians, also known as featheries.
Fucking furries, dude.
Look at this picture.
Okay, never mind. Hold up.
Hold up, maybe I am a feathery. I don't know if it has like the entire body of a man. I don't know that you're still in furry territory anymore.
This usually looks pretty nice.
Well, you need
Gonna give it more of a chance
than most of
these other shows.
Is he actually playing a game?
Yeah, it looks like he's just playing a game. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Sounds
Okay.
like
Actual gameplay. I've enjoyed lots of them. Like Gun Gale Online, I thought was very fun. With like, they just are playing games. For certain.
Is it gonna be like?
Yeah, the
Infinite
action looks
Gun Gauntlet?
nice.
Gonna be
No reason I
trash.
shouldn't give it a shot, even if it's a little bit furry.
All right. Here's the ugliest people in the best show. I am so stoked for MF Ghost. If you watched Initial D, this is a spiritual sequel that also still includes all of the previous cast, but has nothing to do with the original. I'm just so stoked. The way that this team has doing the cars, the way that they're doing the racing, everything just looks great.
I'll give you a
Looks
chance.
freaking
Blaine.
fantastic.
I'll give you a chance here.
Yeah. They are ugly people. Like, they have the same sort of character designs as, like, the Initial D characters. They're not designed to be like, oh, I love that character. They're
These
designed to be
eyes
like
are
people.
these eyes
They're supposed
are
to look
really
like humans.
staring into my soul. Like
Yeah.
I have 5 people just looking directly into me.
So, everyone's staring right in you.
So she's gonna cuck him at some point, right?
That was Initial D. We'll see. Maybe he cucks her in this one.
Hopefully.
Give him the old reverse.
Jamie, play
Need some
Hoverboard.
gender equality up in here.
Yeah. I'm also excited because like the Initial D originally was just awesome 80s and 90s Japanese cars. That was the whole venue. Whereas the new one, we're getting Porsches, Lambos, modern vehicles. Like it's stepped into like that newer era. And like there are some cool cars from more recently. So I'm stoked to see those in this for sure. Oh man, to be followed by a returner's magic should be special.
I feel like I've heard of this before.
Shadow realms have ravaged the earth and decimated almost everyone in their way. The survival of humanity hinges upon the success of just 6 mages, including analytic fighter Desir Herman. The remaining heroes make one final stand to end the bloodshed, but to no avail. Desir closes his eyes on what should be the end of his life, only to open them to see the beginning of his school days. Desir has returned 13 years back to the past, where he's been given another chance. A chance to see the loved ones he lost, a chance to meet his fellow warriors again, a chance to save the world. Hey, you know what? Dumb name. Turn it around in the description. That could be fun.
No, it sounds
Pretty
bad.
sure this is this is Korean. Honestly, Korean stuff is just usually not as good at all.
Yeah, that girl's gonna cuck him.
But really,
NTR.
yeah, I did read some of this and I was not impressed whatsoever in the opening.
Look at the
Mm.
text for it.
Look for the spoiler
Look at
tags.
the tags. Okay.
Yeah.
Alex Moore, you do not need to watch all of Initial D. If you've watched 5 minutes of Initial D and you're like, oh, Takami's badass, then that's all you need to know for MF Ghost. Also, the Takahashi brothers are cool. You need to learn that from episode 1. We got male protagonist, magic, school, age regression, sword play, ensemble cast, and demons.
Man, tags fucking suck in this.
Yeah, they do. Where'd the good tags go?
Don't say shit.
Maybe they got zoomed in on too much.
If this follows... Here, I'll zoom it out. We'll see. Okay, here you go. Here's your tags zoomed out one. Look, they're the same, but I'm farther away now.
What your father?
I guess you can't see them because glasses don't make up enough.
I like the way this looks when I'm on the main page. If this follows Tower of God or God of High School, then I'm probably gonna bore out of it. But at least that initial idea seems kind of silly fun. Hey, Jab's back. Car
Yeah, I
stuff
thought,
maybe dated. I still like watching it. I love the original Initial D. So good. I'm in Berserk of Gluttony. Is this gonna be
Is that just
like
Kirito?
Azur Lane or like CG-ish? Fate Barbados has never tasted real power. Born with the magical skill Gluttony, he constantly hungers in a way that can't be satiated and has been shunned and looked down on his entire life. One day, while working as a gatekeeper for a noble family and fighting a trespassing thief, he discovers Gluttony's true power. When he kills someone, he devours their skills and feeds his gnawing hunger at last. In
So
that
this
grisly,
is. Yeah, go.
in that grisly realization, Fate is awakened to his true potential. How many lives will he feed to satisfy his hunger? And is the world ready to be for the fighting warrior he will become? Is he the bad guy?
He's definitely a bad guy. Yeah, he's killing people to take their skills and eat them.
What if they're bad people though?
No, I think it's still kind of evil to.
I'm
be a
kind of
cannibal.
down. I think
cannibalism's kind of evil.
my only complaint will be if this has that sort of Honkai Impact CG look. No, we got drawing. Okay, cool. That's all I needed to know. Kirito and Berserk.
Because I mean, that's the slimy Skype protagonist, except he has Kirito. He's Kirito with his Kirito sword, and then that's the night girl from Danmachi.
Yep. Yep.
Mhm.
And
Yeah, I think this is gonna be bad.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be absolute garbage.
I don't know. It seems interesting enough. We'll see. I can't say that it'll be good. I can't say that, but I'm at least gonna watch it. This like if this little skull here wasn't here, I would not know that this is Mahot's
Part
guy.
2, yeah.
Like this looks nothing like what I remember. What happens in this show?
You didn't watch season 2 yet, right?
I didn't watch anything. I watched 2 episodes of season 1 and I was like, meh. But now we've got Space Lance's
Yeah,
books.
I watched episode 1. I have
Yeah,
no
I
idea
think
what's
the
going
girl
on.
was pretty recognizable.
Not at this angle.
No, she looks like Howl from Howl's Moving Castle right now. Like that's
No,
I've never watched Howl's Moving Castle.
me neither. Maybe you should stop like quoting Ghibli films. Tired of your
See.
Ghibli references.
tired of my Ghiblis. It's Ghibli references. See, got this short hair flying around.
Oh, you know what? Actually, she looks a
Yeah,
lot
come
like her, except for the fact that they have different hair colors.
I'm colorblind.
Blaine, how do you
asshat.
pronounce? How do you
So
pronounce Ghibli?
their hair colors
It's
are
Ghibli.
completely different.
Okay.
She has red hair. It doesn't
And,
look anything the same.
How do you pronounce GIF?
GIF.
Okay, so it's GIF and Ghibli.
No, Ghibli.
That's how they pronounce it. That's why we say Ghibli.
You
No.
see how it has an H after the G? That means it's a Ghibli.
Nah. That's where you're wrong.
Hey, if I follow, I
just
follow if you
farted.
can burp. Burp to keep the follow. Uh-oh. I don't know if I can.
I think you gotta take a shot.
Yeah, you gotta take a shot.
I don't know.
A shot of beer.
Ugh, that was not pleasant of a burp. I hope that was
Yeah,
enough to
no.
keep the follow.
You're not allowed to leave now.
Yeah, no, I learned that it was Ghibli when I was in Japan asking people for directions to the Ghibli museum, and they looked at me anytime I said Studio Ghibli Doku desu ka? They were like, eh, and I was like, oh, and then eventually they would be like, oh, Ghibli, and I'm like, ah, yeah, that one. Let's go with that one. Can friends do better? I don't know. What you guys? What's your burps? What do you got?
Why are you doing a fucking
No.
burp?
You'll open stream with crunch, 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 but you won't burp on command. Come
I
on.
can't burp on command.
Oh, fuck you.
If
Give
I
me a
burp
minute.
any harder, I'm
Give
gonna
me a
throw
minute.
up. Anyway, is this show good? Have you seen any of Mahotsukai?
Season 1 was very fun.
Okay. Maybe I'll give it a shot.
What are you doing? Are you getting soda?
He's cracking his soda. He's
Okay.
going.
Fair enough.
balls
I'll
to the
excuse
wall.
it this time. Yeah, I skipped ahead to the next one. It's a Oshizuku telepath.
Oh, clever. Hold on. I'm gonna call in some backup.
Get Stu in here and get him to burp.
Mine are pretty silent burps. I don't know.
Well, yeah. Tensei Shitara Slime Data Ken. I don't know that I'm gonna watch any OVAs that go along with Tensei Slime. Oh, there you go.
That's a burp.
That was a burp. That'll keep
we
that.
got it.
That'll keep that follow. I hope you're happy, because you just made another man ejaculate.
You're not a minor, so it's illegal.
I had to get up and grab a beer to do that.
Yay! Because guy on Twitch has a burp fetish. Alex. Yeah, scroll up, Alex. Hoshikuzu telepath.
This
Why
is
she-
gonna be do it yourself, except it looks different.
Except different.
no,
Konohoshi
it just
Umika is a
looks
high
different.
schooler who is very bad at communicating with others, feeling almost like an alien trapped on Earth with nowhere to belong. One day she meets a girl who claims to be an actual alien.
Okay, it's gonna be the little lies we all tell them.
It's gonna be adorable, but will it be worth it? Since I'm not like a middle school
That's
girl,
a
I don't know if it'll speak to me.
maybe.
I'll give it a start.
I saw that they're gonna make a rocket. That's what she's holding. They're gonna be that's their
Space
club.
rocket. Yeah.
That's their clubs that are shooting off.
Oh, nice.
You like that one?
Yeah, that was good. You're gonna watch
Yeah.
Telepath Pop? Nice.
Yeah,
Pop
that
will
was-
be our man on
Their
the ground
school
for that
club
one.
is making rockets.
New Alien Yuri show.
I don't think this is Yuri.
I mean, it might be Yuri.
It says 70% Yuri, but I don't think it's actually a Yuri show. People put Yuri tags on any all-female show.
Telepath proves aliens are real. Eat shit, Tyson. A girl and her guard dog.
I don't think this is meant for men.
Senagaki crime. I don't think this is meant for human consumption.
Nah,
She looks a little
I
young.
got it.
She's 15.
How old is he? He better
He's
be
26.
JoJo 16.
No, he's go down a little bit.
Oh, in the description.
26-year-old. He's 9 years
Ayo.
older. Okay, I don't think I should watch this up. I think that's a bad idea.
It says drama romance.
Yeah, this is a romance between these two, and there's a 9-year age gap, but she's 15.
We'll get Revi's husband to watch it and have him review it for us.
He
I'm
do
gonna hit up Rev says Destiny. What do you think of this?
Let's not do that.
Is this
Seven
okay?
Deadly Sins. Still going.
trash.
It's not dead yet, boys.
I don't
but
recognize
it's
any of
really.
the characters. What the fuck?
I have
Why
no
has he got a
idea.
hat? He started wearing this helmet thing like
Wait, who
in
is that?
season 3.
Is that Meliodas?
Yeah, he's got the dragon sword and everything.
Oh,
Why is
what
his
got
hair
this-
green now?
He's got this dumb hat now.
Why is his hair green? His
I
hair's
don't. I
different
can't even
color.
tell that his hair is green. Okay.
Yeah, his hair is
Oh.
a different color
Oh,
now.
we
It used-
forgot that you're colorblind.
It used to be yellow.
Yeah, this is.
He's dressed up as like the elf dude.
Maybe he's Maybe he's the son of Meliodas and
Yeah,
the
I
elf
think he's
dude.
the son because that he looks very young.
Yeah, I'm not watching that pedophile
Do you-
show.
have you-
Yeah, I'm good. Fuck that show.
It also just doesn't look good. You know, if it looked good, I'd give it a shot.
Fully Cully Grunge
Oh,
A
this one
fourth?
isn't terrible.
sequel to Alternative. Oh, how was Alternative? I never actually watched it.
Oh, people hated it.
It already has a 43% sad face.
Yeah.
That's not even out yet.
Yeah, people hated the last one.
Ooh, baby.
Wait, does this have like weird animation? Oh god. This is full CG. What? No, you gotta watch the trailer on this, Con.
Do I? Okay.
Yes.
I'm not gonna actually watch the show, so I guess it's not gonna spoil anything for me.
This is
Rooster Teeth.
Oh,
this
Goofy.
is yeah. This is Ruby.
Oh no.
This is Ruby.
Robobot.
This isn't literally the worst I've seen, but it doesn't look good.
You know what it looks like? It looks like they're in one of the Spider-Verses. They're like, oh, this is the animation style of this Spider-Verse. And you only see it for like a minute, and you're like, oh, that was kind of interesting. And
I
then
don't
they move
actually
on
have-
to better stuff.
I don't have an
What is
issue
the
with,
thing doing here?
I don't have an issue with the quality of animation, but the arts or the art style is just terrible. There's no shading. It looks disgusting.
Have you seen the original Fooly Cooly?
Yeah, it looks great.
Okay, yeah.
And this
Then
is
you understand
awful.
how terrifying this looks.
Yeah. There's
Um,
no way I would ever watch
boy.
This is fucking horrible.
Oh,
I'm
excited
in.
for this.
I don't even know.
Oh,
I don't even know
yes,
this one.
yes, I have read the manga for this.
Have you?
Like,
This looks fun.
yeah. Basically, what it is each nation has a superhero, and this is like
Okay.
a magical system where after that hero dies, another person is given the mantle. She is given the mantle after the last hero dies, and I think she actually sees it happen.
Ooh.
And she has a lot of struggles to overcome, filling up to being a hero.
Gotcha. Pop's
Yeah.
also in on Shy.
This was really
Nice.
fun. I caught the only reason I stopped reading is because I stopped reading manga for a while, but I read up to although it was translated. Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Cool. I like the premise. I like superheroes. I like what anime tends to
Yeah.
do with superheroes, so that'll be fun.
Yeah, she had some good characterization to start off with. There's some decent side characters. Yeah, I liked it.
8-bit. Welcome, Mexican. How are you doing this fine evening?
You mean horchata?
What I remember of Shy is the powers that all of them have are a little bit flumpy and that they're they're not super well defined or anything. But I'm not. That
Oh,
worried about it.
they are powerful.
Well, I mean, just in terms of what kind of limits they have aren't really. They just the power of friendship. Now you can do thing. It's just like you believe now you can do it.
Gotcha.
That's what I remember it being, but I might be a little bit wrong on that, and they might lock it down better later.
Okay. Oh, I'm excited.
I
love
definitely
the
recommend people
outfits.
check this out.
Everything is fun. Like we got full face mask. We got, Captain
Russian.
Harlock crossplayer.
That's
we
the
got
Russian. I
Yes.
think that guy's the American.
the sneaky Flash hero. Like Italia, but with superheroes and actual
I know
fighting.
the other blonde, like face cover girl. I'm pretty sure she's from
The
Northern
moon.
Europe, I believe, but I don't remember.
Oh, I see.
I could be getting that one completely wrong. I know the middle one's definitely Russian because she's drunk.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Kengan Ashura. If you don't have enough Baki in your life and you just want to see like strong guys punching, there you go.
I actually thought they were the same thing originally.
A lot of people did. A lot of people did. They were like, "What the heck is this show?"
It looks just like Baki.
Yeah, it's not bad. I'm not a huge fan of the animation, but at the same time, it's
Yeah.
still. I mean, you sometimes just want to watch two dudes beat the shit out of each other.
I
Gets
assume
it
it's
done.
better than the older stuff. Let's see the Larks Entertainment.
Larks,
That's what they've done.
more
Yeah, they did.
Kengan.
Yeah, they have not done. Wow. Okay. So I guess the studio is probably very small, and they bring extra people in.
Yeah, they're just
They've only done a couple things, so it's not like they're a full-time studio.
they're
Or
not
that
the same
doesn't-
thing.
It
No,
doesn't seem to be.
it's not called Baki.
I mean, this isn't O&A.
Yeah, because it's a Netflix.
That's
show.
yes, because
Exactly, that's
Netflix
what
does
I'm
it.
Original Netflix animation is what.
Yeah,
O&A
they have
stands
years
for.
between stuff, so I'm not. Well, actually, what it would be is they're doing non-anime animation for Netflix. That would be why they're not on here. That'd make more sense, actually.
BoJack.
You don't know which Baki to watch. So
I'm gonna look them up and see what else.
step
they do.
1 is to watch Baki the Grappler. This is the one that starts out with him as a kid and follows him as he moves through becoming a great fighter, learning more about his dad and training and fighting and training and fighting. It's fairly shonen in the arcs, kind of like a Yu Yu Hakusho, where it's like we got a new master, we're training to learn their technique. We get a new master, we train to learn their technique, and we're training to beat the next fighter each time. All with this aura of this super mega powerful fighter that is his father. At this point, it is like we've got, after that comes Baki on Netflix, then Baki Hanma, I think, is the next one. And at this point, we have dudes that are like, they've revived like the proto man, and now he's a fighter, and like it's kind of jumped the shark, but it's still fun. Still fun.
Okay, I think I understand what they do. They're underneath a different studio, so they probably have more work that their people are doing underneath the other studio.
Oh, that makes sense.
So they don't get credit under Larks, but the people are probably just working over there instead, or working for their production. So that's why they have large gaps. They have a couple. They lead themselves, but otherwise their people are working for the other studio.
Have you kept up at all with Thousand Year Blood War, Bleach?
I have not yet.
Nope.
All right. Because there is controversy currently afoot with.
That's great
with
for
animation.
them.
It's great for
So-
everyone.
This one, Baki the Grappler, this is the one you start with.
Oh shit! Does he get fucked by that monkey?
No, he fucks that monkey.
That monkey's gonna lose his face. You know how
Fucks that
chimps
monkey
rip
so
people's
hard.
face off? Baki's gonna rip that chimp's face off.
Good.
It's like, it literally is used as like a how strong are we now point in the series. It's so good.
Look, I'm just saying this looks a lot like Berserk, that cover, and I know what happens in that.
And then Baki is the next one. This is one I think you can find on Netflix still, or maybe it's on Amazon. And then Baki Hanma is the newest one. And as you can see on the cover, we've gone from monkey to bunch of dudes, just ripped muscles everywhere, to mantis. Really a wild ride, that Baki. 2001, did Baki melt those steel beams? No, his dad did. Okay, literally the plot is that his dad is like the Japanese military's response to the nuke. So they fly a plane over America and just drop his dad, and his dad just wipes things out. It's insane because he's got a demon in his back or something. I don't remember
His
if it's
back is literally a demon. Yeah.
I don't remember if it's an actual demon or if the idea is that he's just that powerful that he's basically a demon. I don't remember that being explained ever. They were just like, no training will ever give you that muscle definition. You're like, okay.
Well, the thing is, his back literally looks like a demon, so that's part of the reason, I would assume. Yeah.
Oh, it's literally like a plot point. He turns around in a fight and just starts flexing, and it looks like a demon, and the guy's like paralyzed with fear.
I believe it's
So-
an actual demon. It makes sense to me.
Yeah. Just walked into his back. I was like, I'm here now. Let's go kill some shit.
Tier Moon Empire.
20-year-old Princess Mia, I'm in.
We
of
did
the
it, boy.
Tier Moon Empire, often scorned as the selfish princess, was executed by guillotine in a rebellion. Next thing she knew, she woke in her own 12-year-old body. I'm out. with their
I'm back.
own
I'm back in.
I'm back in.
with her own bloodstained diary that she kept before she was beheaded, sitting next to her pillow. Given a second chance at life, Mia decides to rebuild the empire for the sake of Tyrmoon's future. To save the
Hold
people
up.
from starvation, for all the soldiers who lost their lives in the Civil War. No! Everything she does in this life is for the sake of avoiding the guillotine. For me, this should be a piece of cake. Thus, the
Okay.
useless, cowardly, self-serving princess brings about miracle after miracle in her great struggle to save herself in this altered history fantasy.
Hold up.
No, this is classic villainous stuff. I'm definitely watching this.
Does she remember her previous life, or is it
Yes.
just she has notes?
No,
Because
she
I
remembers.
don't know if it's
She
with numbers.
remembers.
It says she awoke in her own 12-year-old body with her own blood-starved
No,
diary.
I watched the
would
trailer.
have to
She
assume that
definitely
she remembers
remembers.
something of her previous life.
Maybe.
Yeah, she
but-
very much remembers. I watched the trailer just
Oh,
now.
okay.
Like
he
I'm
remembers.
literally telling you and you weren't listening.
Let me have.
Yeah, I think this could actually be fun.
Yeah, I'm definitely watching it.
I can no longer say that I can't have shit because I did get a very nice W today, and we're gonna leave it at that for legal reasons.
Nice.
You
Way
got
to
hit
go,
by a
EBT.
Yeah, he knows. He knows.
car.
So many hot bleach waifus to show us.
And he got his
So
paycheck in the
welcome.
mail today
No,
after
no,
getting
no,
hit
no,
by a car.
no. I get the paperwork. I got
Oh.
the paperwork. That is why we keep our mouth shut for the next few days.
She does remember. She knows. She remembers her previous dying and beheading. She remembers.
Good. You was a show about a neat and a ninja. Disgusting.
Under Ninja from Tezuka Productions.
Oh,
I think
actually, it's the
someone
girl.
sent me this trailer too.
I don't like it has 3D animation somewhat. I don't like that, but there was other things I saw in there that was interesting. And off of what was his name's earlier?
It's Megalo Mongoloid.
Megalo. Okay. Yeah, off his recommendation, I'll definitely be watching it. It looked good enough to earn its own.
The thing that has me like kind of concerned, because I'm down. We got Ninja in the title. You all know I'm here for it. This guy with his arms wide open looks like the guy who really liked the Three Kingdoms from Prison School. And I'm a little that was kind of my least favorite character. So we'll see.
Wait, what? That guy was your least?
Yeah, of the four at least.
Damn.
Who was your least? The fat guy or
No, the blonde dude.
Oh, I thought he was kind of funny.
He's a little funny. I didn't dislike any of them, but like
Right.
he was.
Yeah.
the least.
I think I'm in the same boat. But
The only joke he had was he would walk into a room and assume the other two guys were gay. That was his whole joke.
those that was such a good scene.
It really was.
Oh, it's fantastic. With arms wide open.
And then the fat dude had like Dumbo ears, and he was awesome.
Yeah, his big Buddha ears.
Mm-hmm. This is probably trash.
Konyaku Haki Soreta Reijo wo Hiroda Orega Ikanai Kotawo Oshie Komu.
It's a light novel.
That's a long ass title. Give me a translation.
I'm giving the disgraced noble lady I rescued a crash course in naughtiness. I'll spoil her with delicacies and style to make her the happiest woman in the world.
I'm in.
No, you forgot Ikanaikyo.
Ikanaikyo. Is that
Not really
is that
expecting
Here I
anything.
Go? Hold on, Ikanaikyo? What is that?
I think
I think that's-
translate it, right?
I think that's just supposed to. Well, I'm not sure what it's supposed to say, but I know that's supposed to be just the short way to talk about it because nobody's gonna say out that whole
Yeah,
title.
because it says Ikanai in the chat.
Yeah, it is. You got it. I'm down.
I
This
don't
looks like
expect
fun.
it
There's a
to be good.
capybara on the
Yes,
poster.
there is a capybara. He's the main character.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
I'm in.
Capybara and the wolf can both talk.
Oh, I
Ah.
don't like that.
And the girl has the little cat ear hood.
Yep. There
Those-
is.
Dude,
There's a cat
checking
girl, and then
every
there's a
box
fake
there
cat
is.
girl.
This looks a lot like Smile of the Arsenotoria.
does it?
Yeah. Like specifically those two background characters, the green hair and the black hair. Like it is like ripped straight out of it.
These two?
Yeah.
I guess.
No, like 1 for 1. I swear.
Do you think it's the same studio or same mangaka?
I have no idea, but it is like, well, it's a mobile game.
Oh, it
Arsenal.
is.
That's what's based off of.
Not this one.
Not this one, the other one.
This one's a light.
Oh,
novel.
Arstatoria. Okay,
Yeah, that's right.
gotcha.
It's really
Capybara.
funny
Fuck
because
yes,
they're,
Japan is finally speaking to me. Have you ever seen Onsen Capybara?
No.
So similar to like the monkeys in Japan, they also have capybara that hang out in the hot springs, and they fill the hot springs with yuzu because they love it so much. They're
That is
so
awesome.
adorable.
Do you get to pet the capybaras?
Yeah, in Osaka, there's a
Nice.
petting
That's
zoo where
great.
you can pet them. They are the
Capybaras are quite friendly.
oh
They're
super.
docile.
I got one to like roll over and lets you pet its belly. Like they're hilarious because they're a giant hamster basically.
Honestly, they're
Oh,
probably
yeah.
more friendly than hamsters
Yeah,
because
'cause
smaller
hamsters are
animals are
terrified
more.
of you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because smaller animals are much more skittish.
They seem like a really friendly pig.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I would agree with that.
except they're fuzzy instead of kind of just yeah.
Aren't pigs pretty fuzzy?
Sometimes yeah.
I feel like most are short hair, but
The ones we do for meat, it's easier to not have them have hair.
exactly. Yeah.
Mount Fuji.
Yeah, there are fuzzy pigs, and those are better always.
Um. Here we go.
Oh, is that your video?
Yeah, that's me
you
petting
put-
a.
You should post that on your short.
Mm-hmm.
I should go through all of my old Japan stuff, see how many little videos I've got to put up.
Yeah, just like get one of those out so you can have a consistent content.
Yeah, I was good there for a minute, and then I started digging in the dirt and stopped.
It's like a
Yeah, now
Yeah,
you'll
I
have
can't
stuff like
remember.
this. Like, why wouldn't people want? Like, this is something that would get like 30,000, 50,000 views.
Yeah, I just rewatched it there.
Yeah.
no, but you should put like a anime song over it, like Kimi Tomi no no na.
Probably
Exactly.
something
Exactly.
cute rather than
You gotta put a
whatever
song
you
over
got
it.
going on there.
You gotta play
I
a
don't
song.
think they would appreciate your cover as much as we do, Blaine. So
Not my cover of the Bleach theme songs.
yeah, so go with something else.
Looks like a beaver, kind of. I mean, it is. It's like a beaver, same kind of rodent. They have the same kind of hair and everything. Overtake on Pop's list. I'm stoked for this one. We've got Formula 4 in Japan.
I'm basically required to give us at least a couple episodes because of you.
I think you will like this one more than MF Ghost. That's my prediction.
Because the characters don't look like nightmares.
The characters don't look like nightmares, and the idea of a formula season gives you a much like here's our start point, here's our end point, here's how we know we're progressing through everything.
Because we actually, we
Versus
actually have
MF Ghost
points.
is MF Ghost is a little bit of like this
'Cause he's a
story could go
street
on
racer.
forever. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a street racer trying to be the best, and then when he's up, and even if he gets to the top, it's like, how am I gonna stay
I
on
can
top?
keep going on top, yeah. So this one should be fantastic.
Versus,
I
yeah,
cannot
overtake
wait.
you can have like actual seasons of seasons.
Exactly. They can the car can have some mechanical failure that they then have to fix in the next episode, or they come off a big win and then the next team wants to take over and does
And also
so.
stuff just like points
Mhm.
matter. Like, so even if you're having a worse car, like or something wrong with your car, you also still gotta try to finish as high as you can, keep your points up.
Yeah, I'm excited. I know very little about the technical aspect of Formula 4 other than the cars are super simple and everybody has the same spec of
Oh
car.
yeah, were they electric?
No, they're going to be engines.
Okay, because I remember we talked about before there were electric Formula cars, right?
Yeah, Formula E.
Yeah,
But those look like paper airplanes, remember?
yeah.
So
That's
stoked.
not
we'll-
I agreed
we'll-
on, but we'll go with that.
Ooh, the
How do
fuck
you
is
not think it
this?
looks like a? What else would it?
It looks like a triangle.
Yeah, which is a paper airplane. How do you fold your paper airplane?
I don't know. I do it. I do the square one.
Oh, you make the minibus of airplanes.
Well, you guys don't make the circle, the cylinder,
The cylinder, you just roll in a tube and throw it.
pretty much, but you like fold in the edges.
Yeah.
Electric sounds lame. You won't hear them zoom. False. I've been there in person. I will say the production, like when you watch Formula E on TV, they pipe in extra sound. But in real life, they do have this crazy sci-fi whirring noise that sounds like spaceships flying around. And it's like "Whee!" like they're flying around doing their stuff. And then when they crash, it sounds like somebody took a baseball bat to a jar next to your ear because you just hear it splinter. You just, and then they're just dragging wings and stuff. It's
Man,
so...
I can't wait till pod racing can be a thing. I don't care how much it costs.
Yeah, it'll be here soon, I'm sure.
So I mean, hover cars.
Trader,
Honestly,
come and
that
look
seems
upon
pretty
this
viable.
Sweet new moon and star WRX STI. I just know it does not stand for sexually transmitted infection, you Inwa. Check it out. This is so sick. I got this Cobb access port that you can connect and see all of the stats.
I had a Cobb.
What? I don't know what any of them mean. It doesn't matter.
This is literally
it tells
you.
you how much power you make or some shit. Anyway.
Go ahead.
Isn't chariot
I
racing
don't know.
basically pod racing?
A what?
Yeah, basically it's analog
Yeah.
pod racing.
What'd you
Chariot.
say?
Chariots.
Chariot.
They're basically
Chariot
pod.
racing is pod
Yeah, that's what
racing.
it's based
It's
off
just
of.
2 horsepower instead of
Exactly.
1,000.
Yeah, but it's not flying. You're not like flying.
Yeah, but I would still want to see chariot races.
With the death included.
I mean, sometimes
When did they die in chariot races?
when they
Oh
fall.
yeah, guys could just get run over.
Yeah.
Oh,
fall
there's
off in
fall
front
off.
of other
Getting
horses.
crushed by a horse in a chariot is not safe. Or also horses die because they like run into each other.
Because I knew that was like a Ben-Hur thing, but I wasn't sure if that was...
No, that could actually happen.
Blaine, will
let's
you be
see.
picking up Cyberpunk 2077 when the new DLC drops?
I've actually thought about that. Huh? Yeah.
Probably
I
not.
don't have it on my wish list. I should to keep an eye out for deals on it.
You should.
'Cause it's honestly worth going for now.
That's the crap. Yeah, it's that weird like... in the...
It's kind of off, but you know what? I understand the feeling.
Yeah. It's crazy. Boo boo boo. Life of adventure isn't always a glamorous one. Belgrieve finds this out the hard way when a deadly encounter robs him of his leg and the ability to pursue his dream not long after setting... Oh, damn it.
He was gonna be an Olympic sprinter.
Okay, it looks like it goes 50% off regularly, so yeah, I'll probably pick it up on GOG.
That's sci-fi sound. Yeah, it's super weird. What is this? Faint isn't finished with his retired adventure. While gathering
Isekai.
herbs in the wilderness, he discovers an abandoned baby girl and names her Angeline. After
Oh.
deciding to raise her as his own, Angeline grows up to become a top-tier adventurer
Nice.
in her own right. Oh, okay, it's one of those bait and switch. Look at this guy. Look at his
This could be
livestock.
fun.
And it swaps over. Is this how you honor the 6th house in the tribe unmourned by skipping Dagoth? I thought that was just me talking, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Welcome, Niravar, friend or trader. Come and look upon this sweet new moon and star WRX STI. I just know it does not stand for sexually transmitted infection, you Inwa. Check it out. This is so sick. I got this Cobb access port that you can connect and see all of the stats. What? I don't know what any of them mean. It doesn't matter. It tells you how much power you make or some shit.
It just
Anyway,
kind of tells
hold
you
on.
how much
Where did I
boost
put my jewel?
you're putting in.
I can't focus until I rip some fat skooma clouds. 1 second. Okay, right. So I already hit up that creeper in Caldera and ordered a bunch of bolt-ons because everybody knows that the Akivari mages that designed the thing don't really know what they are doing. I mean, come on. Only a muck farmer rides stock. Once my Caldera Motors bolt-on intake gets here, I'm going to blow the doors off the mongrel dogs of the Empire. They won't know what fucking hit them, Nerevar. The Dwemer tomes say that I need to get a tune if I make any changes from stock.
Yeah.
So I ordered one of those too. I didn't want to spend too much though because I don't have a hope in Oblivion of understanding what it does. So I got one of the cheaper ones from this shirtless dude in Balmora who could
No.
rip the fucking biggest skooma clouds I've ever seen. No, I'm not worried. It's super easy to do. It's like in a soul gem and you just plug that shit in. You don't need Kagranak's tools to do some simple shit like that. Vivek keeps telling me that I need to stop redlining it through
Vivek.
Ghostgate until I let the motor get through the break-in period. But he's just jealous because he drives a Veloster.
That is true. People who drive Velocitors are jealous of Subarus.
There's
But,
a lot of fun stuff on the store end here.
I'm sorry, lie lost you in that. What did you
Oh
say?
yeah, there's a lot of there's a lot of fun stuff on the lower end here in the back half of the stuff.
Is
Just
there?
because the one we just looked at, the daughter
Yeah.
show. That's like,
Looks fun.
that looks really sweet. I'm not sure if it's gonna be that interesting, but the relationship's nice. The animation's all right.
Okay.
I'll watch it.
I mean, I watched Deer King. It can't be worse than that.
You can say that about anything, man, except for
Buta-
Biscuit Hammer.
Exactly. Buta no liver wa Kanetsu Shiro. Otaku awakens in the body of a pig after he passes out while eating raw pig liver. Pig finds himself in the company of Jess, an innocent girl who can read people's minds, and she accepts him despite his boorish thoughts.
So
Although-
he's just got reincarnated in the world as himself.
Although she does plan to eat him? When Jess is in the danger of succumbing to a dark destiny, can Pig save her using only his quick wits, wisdom, and refined sense of smell?
Oh yeah,
Rose
she has like a
literally
slave. Yeah, she has like a
shoved the-
slave collar or something on. Yeah.
This is too weird for me not to start.
Right?
Pig isekai. It's true.
I mean, they had me at reincarnated as a pig.
While eating
I'm
raw
probably gonna
pig
get-
liver.
I could probably get really annoyed with the main character, but I'll give it a chance.
Yeah, that was the only line I read when I put this show on my watch later.
I like pig liver, but usually I do grill it. I don't.
Wait, there's another Fooly Cooley show.
Is there shoegaze? Get out of here, shoegaze. Is this one
doesn't have a-
animated
It
better?
doesn't have a trailer.
It
It's on
doesn't.
This
here.
is just says 3 episodes. It looks like.
Oh, weird.
What is this? It says the 5th season, a sequel to Fooly Cooley Grunge. Takes 10 years after Fooly Cooley Alternative. And it has different characters, it looks like?
Maybe they messed up and it's supposed to come out like winter or something.
No, it comes out in 12 days. Looks like.
This looks like just a normal anime. I have no idea what... I found... Yeah.
Isn't Grunge already out though? Like, pretty sure it's already done.
Is it?
Is it done? Fooly
I've been
Cooley will
seeing
never
posters.
end.
I'm just gonna
that's a
assume
good
that's
one.
been out.
We got the Girls in Panzer movie, number 4, the finale. It says
Finally.
Das Finale right there.
This is
It
probably
says-
an actual...
Hold on. It says the 4th film in the 6-part Girls in Panzer Saishoshu film series.
That's not actually the last one.
Girls
No,
in
you got two more.
Panzer Saishoshu would mean finale. So is this just they're doing 6 movies to finish off the series forever?
Maybe.
It'll end soon. Dekoboko Maho no Oyako Jijo.
I've seen this. I only read like one chapter.
It looks
Basically, she
Flying
raises the
witch?
brown girl as her daughter to be a witch. Yeah.
she raises the brown girl. Wait,
Yeah, the main one, the
Whoa,
blonde hair girl.
you can't say that.
this one?
The blonde girl on the bottom.
The blonde girl. I thought you said
She's the
brown
100-year-old.
girl.
She's
I
a
was like, wait a
100-year-old
minute, she's
witch.
clearly older.
And she's a 100-year-old witch, and that's her daughter. That's like 18.
oh, okay.
That's her adopted daughter. Yeah.
I'm in. This
Yeah.
little spirit looks like a butt. We have a very Mononoke-esque. We got like a fish thing.
I don't
here,
think
a
there's gonna be
butt
anything on the
cloud.
plot going on. It's just gonna be a weekly haha fun series.
Good.
Okay. So sometimes we need to smile throughout the week. I'll,
Yeah,
I'll
that's
give
what
it a shot.
that's what I expect it to be, but I am not actually familiar with the manga, so take it with a grain of salt.
It's all right.
I mean, it says comedy fantasy. It probably is. You're probably right.
Uma Musume, Pretty Girl Derby.
Yeah.
Horse Girl fans rise up.
Does it have another protagonist again? Like another new protagonist? I think it does, yeah. I think it follows somebody else this time as well. Because that's what they did for
Yeah, because
season
isn't
2.
this chick the
Yeah,
previous protagonist?
Yeah, Tokai Teo was season 2. Who was the first one? Do you remember, Michael? The
Oh, I
sweet-
never watched them.
I'll just go quick
You've never watched Horse Girl anime?
I've really wanted to, but I haven't.
Okay, Special
Dude.
Week. Yeah, Special Week and Silent Sezuka were the first two, and then it was Tokai Teo and Mejiro McQueen, and now it's going to be Kitasan Black and Satono Diamond.
So I went to the horse tracks a few weeks ago, and I was like, this would be way cooler if it was like horse girls running.
That would be way. I would actually go to horse races all the
Dude,
time.
everyone would.
I very quickly
Horse
lost 20
racing would
bucks.
be horse racing would be really popular if it was just attractive girls.
I mean, I would
doing
just
it.
do the cheapest bet possible.
Yeah, but you know, there's like 20 races, so like you'd start with 20 bucks and you just keep putting like I think it was a $2 minimum. You just keep putting $2 on, and like
Yeah, I haven't.
you get $1.80 back, and then eventually you're like, nah, this is the big one. You put all of it on one. And you're like, damn.
Yeah, I only watched some of the first season, but I am a huge fan of the style of just switching it up and getting new people in there, new characters.
Yeah, that's
You can have the character have their arc and then just do a different character.
Mm-hmm.
exactly. And because it's like horse racing, it's a totally normal in-universe thing, right?
Yeah, it's like
It's like
special.
How you don't have a same horse win forever.
Yeah, like
It's like
Special
what they
Week
do with,
got like say she reached her apex and then she retired. Just whatever.
It's like what they do with fighting games, where you whatever character you pick is the one you follow.
Gold
for the
Ship
rest
is
of
super
it.
popular though, so she's not retiring. That's the platinum blonde on the right.
This
Yeah.
one. Really?
Yeah, she's super popular.
she's
character.
not gonna move to like announcer or analyst or something like that.
I'm
No.
pretty sure she's still. It looks like she's still racing because that's her uniform. Yeah, she's
Gotcha.
very popular, and this is only.
Maybe she's just doing a Rubik's Cube commercial.
Yeah, I'm a fan of her character. She's a fun character, very cute.
Your uncle brought you to the horse races back in New Jersey, then he owed Bob money and broke his leg.
Hmm.
Don't do that. Only bet the money you have. Don't borrow money to bet. That's the worst thing you could ever do.
Yeah,
Don't do that.
I mean, I feel like you learn that very quickly when betting.
Paradox Live, the animation.
Looks like shit. I'm gonna take shit. Also, it's music.
Yeah, that's a
That's
pretty
the one
boy.
It's a band. Hip-hop themed multimedia project takes place in the near future where rappers wear accessories that contain a metallic substance called phantom metal. Through the phantom metal's chemical reaction with the rapper's own DNA, the rapper can create illusions linked to their
Oh
emotions
no, it's
during their
another one of those
performance.
shows. It's just like
The
the, other
result
one.
is a new type of spectacular concert.
We just had this because they had the one where the artists like have this new visual experience where they can like present emotions or whatever. Like what they draw gives you emotions.
I don't even know what that
It's so dumb.
phantom metal sounds like something from MGS. It's true.
Let me check.
It's the
Let me
phantom
check out my
metal.
drop shows so I can remember the name.
All right, you check your drop show on that. Kami Irabi God.app. Goro, a first-year high school student at a private high school in Tokyo, has no hopes, no dreams, and no ambitions. The world is indifferent to him, and he has a faint longing for Honoka, a classmate from the same school. He and his best friend Akitsu live a boring, unchanging life. One day, Goro receives a strange notification on his smartphone. You have been chosen. Breathe into me your wish. Thinking it malicious spam, Goro types, I want to have sex with Honoka, the woman of my dreams. The next day, Honoka invites him to drop his pants.
Well, I should watch
Wow,
it for
look at-
episode 1 at least.
Look how long this is. Drop his pants at an unpopular arcade. Congratulations on your great accomplishment. Then a mysterious girl, Lol, suddenly appears. Confused by a series of events, Goro is told of a cruel fate. Goro has been chosen by the Great Will to become a god to make his wish come true. With other potential gods, they are to kill one another until there is only one left. The ability given is the Scripture of Fools at the cost of the misfortune that befalls you. The power to twist and cause and effect of the world and manipulate the reason of this world at will. The first god. Oh my gosh. Scroll back down. First god candidate who appeared to kill Goro was, of course, Honoka, whom he had longed for. What choice will Goro make against Honoka, who attacks him mercilessly? Thus, the fetish battle royale by the god candidates, each with their own secrets, begin. So I did enjoy watching Platinum end, and this sounds just like Platinum end.
Yeah, this is, and you're seeing things wrong. This is a CG show.
Oh, is it?
Yep. And CG's not as bad as it used to be, but it just doesn't look good. Because it just doesn't have good shading.
Right.
stands
But
out and is
it sounds
weird.
like Platinum End, which might be fun. So I don't know. I'll watch the first one.
I don't think I'd make it through the first episode here, but I'll skim through it and see what's up.
Did you find out what the
Yeah, that one was
Hip-hop.
Opus Colors. Basically, they are perception artists that create like augmented reality art, which is basically orbs or something just like kind of floating in real space if you have glasses on. Or actually, I don't think you need
Gotcha.
glasses, but you can just kind of see it. It's just like animated billboards that like have holograms. It's like it's not pretty.
got
It was
it?
like this just is stupid looking. How would this ever become popular? That people are acting like this is really important. People love this all over the world. It's just like
Opus
this is-
Colors, really?
Yeah, this is worse than a TV show. It just doesn't look interesting at all.
Gotcha. All right, have a good night, Pop. Oh, I got a Ukraine military World War III Rumble link over on the Rumble chat. Don't click that. Don't click that. Delete this message.
Wait, what's wrong with that?
Okay. I don't know. It's just
Weird bot.
sometimes you see links and you're like, I don't know, man. That link looks a little wrong.
Looks a little sussy. Looks like a little sussy
Something wrong.
baka.
Ukraine! Bokura no Amero protocol. The stories. Why is protocol like written normally?
Protocol.
The story centers on Shun Tokinoya, a second-year high school, living living with his mother and younger sister. Oh, geez, there's so
Uh-oh.
much. Why are these so long?
I don't like that.
What's the Zaxxeron Championship and win the prize money? With a sense of guilt, Shun jumps back into the world of online games as confronted by Bakuretsu-kun, who used to play games with him.
It's an anime about
okay.
being a gamer.
It's just about. It's a TV show.
It's about a kid who's gonna stop going to school so he can become a professional gamer.
If this is about an esports game, it's just a drama. I'm not gonna watch that one. Oh, I'm so excited for this one. The Whiskey Distillery anime, but it's a movie, so who knows when I'll actually get to see it. But this is PA Works. It's about a family that makes whiskey, new female president. Like it's gonna be great. It's gonna be fun. So I'm very, very excited for this one. World War 3. Zelensky took that F-35. Don't believe the news. I mean, the F-35's got to get some action sometime. I mean, why not? You turn it on and let it do its thing. You don't even need a pilot. Toaru Osan no VR MMO Katsudoki. New type of VR MMO called One More Free Life Online is out. He logs in as a young boy avatar called Earth. 38, single, has a regular office job. Plays video games in his free time. He makes potions that are too much of a hassle to make. Cooks food that is excessively too good. And uses bizarre original weapons to hunt monsters. First 2 episodes were shown as a premiere. Okay. World where players do as he wishes.
Don't see anything standing out here to me.
Yeah, it's one of those, that skill's useless. Watch it be useful.
Yeah, it seems super whatever. I don't think I'll bother watching.
Anyone
it.
here follow the G20 some 2 weeks ago?
Nope.
Yeah,
Don't
I
care.
mean, did Biden have his ice cream while he was there? I don't really care. G20 just seems like such a like what has come out of a G20 summit as far as like people actually doing anything? I feel like people talk about stuff and then something like becomes a headline like Markle said this, or so and so told this person that, and it's just this little drama fest for a minute, and then everybody kind of returns to their own country plans. Idolmaster. If you like your Idolmasters, you got a new one. The Imaginary, a movie. Rudger is a boy no one can see who lives in a world where imaginations can live and be eaten by others.
He's gonna get bored.
Who made this? Hold on. AF Herald. Anime Fan Herald.
I'll be back after you're done. Probably I'm gonna go use the restroom. I think I just like scrolled through. I think I've seen anything else I'd add.
We're in the scum bucket now?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
There's like one last one, which is the next one that I think about. I don't think it's gonna be good, but I do remember adding this manga. At least I think I had the manga. Yeah, I added the manga to my plan to read, but I never even started.
Gotcha. 22-year-old office lady finds herself reincarnated in another world to help her survive in this new world. Being that amounts to its god gives Kaoru a younger body and the ability to make insanely overpowered potions. Well, that could be fun. I mean, with something like this, when it looks like that, as long as they don't make it like a kids show and have like some darker themes like Ranking of Kings, then could be very good. Yuzuki-san Chinoyon Kyodai. The Yuzuki family consists of 4 brothers. Hayato, Mikoto, Minato, and Gakuto. The eldest son, Hayato, lives happily every day to the fullest. There are tears, laughter, and school excitement at home and in the neighborhood. Wow, that sounds like the most boring description of a show. You want to sell me on a show? They're brothers. They laugh, they cry, and have excitement at home. Like... What is this?
One laughs, one cries, and one fucks.
And it's not who you expect.
I like the tag drama.
Yeah, it's just comedy drama. Cool. Enjoy that one, Shuka. Akuma-kun. When Mr. Sato, a company employee at the world's largest electronics company, is called upon by his boss to tutor his only son in exchange for a high-ranking position within the organization, things couldn't have been peachier. At least that's what he thought. Little did he know his student was Ichiro Matsushita, a young boy with the mind of a genius and a terrifying hidden agenda. It doesn't take long for Sato to realize that he is the second home tutor in as many weeks that has been sent to teach the little boy. Wait, you're the second in as many weeks, which means he had one tutor last week? Like, that doesn't sound as terrifying as they might have. They're brothers. 3 brothers against the world as brothers. And there's a 4th one. Making him one of his servants. Little Ichiro Akuma-kun. It's an ONA. Where is the ONA going to be, though, I wonder? Let's see who's going to get Akuma-kun. Where to watch Akuma-kun? Netflix. Might be worth a shot. Good Night World from Naz. In the online game Planet, there is a powerful player as his team goes by the name, the Akabane family, and its members are a pseudo-family that only exists in the game. Although they aren't aware of it, these 4 players are actually a broken family in real... Oh my goodness. Look at this. This feels like an anime from the late 90s that we used to get, where it's like, it's actually like you get interesting action, some intrigue, that kind of thing, but then there's like this family coming together story at the end of it. I'll give that a shot. Can I find Good Night World? Is it also just an easy Netflix or Amazon? Also Netflix. Okay, that'll be easy enough to find. Firefighter Daigo, Rescuer in Orange. I think this is a pop culture mechanic show. This is the 2nd season, isn't it? Pretty sure. Hold on.
I spilled a beer.
Oh no. Way to go. Oh, Daigo of Fire Company. You better clean it up with your pants, just like Lofty.
No, but it spilled on my pants, so I did grab a bunch of paper towels. It was everywhere, dude.
It was.
It was even on my ice cream sandwich.
I wanted
It
to
was
take a
insane.
dump and the beer just went everywhere, and I had to poop, but there was beer everywhere.
No, the bottle cap would come off, and I just kept going for it, and then it flipped over.
Gotcha. I mean, it was opened, right?
No,
Oh, a sealed beer popped. Okay.
no. Okay. I was opening it. As soon as the cap comes off, the beer goes flying.
How?
I don't remember.
Were you like, ah! Or were you trying to do like the table open where you
Don't
smack it?
how it
Like,
happened?
what are you doing? Then a beer goes flying when you open it.
I don't remember.
Maybe you should have fewer beers if you don't remember.
No.
No. Pokemon! Look, it's that one that's the cat that everybody loves.
Oh my god, dude.
Has everyone gotten their Pokemon cards at McDonald's?
You know what? 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10. O&A, 4 episodes. Wit Studio. It's going to look great. It's going to be great.
Yeah.
Why is it that we have the duck and Fue Coco in
You
their
know exactly why.
main, and we have the
That was an 8 out
Masquerada?
of 10 decision. That was an 8 out of 10 decision they made.
Here's your starter Pokemons. Oh, by the way, I've got 2 of these evolution stones you can use.
I mean, you could just assume it's like their senpai doing it. You know,
Gotcha. Okay.
it's like a year above them or whatever.
Look, gay boys kissing during COVID. Look like that.
Fucking disgusting.
OVA. Mask Danchi wa Koishi Takuni no Ni. Pessimistic guy always wears a face mask to school when the most popular boy in class, Saikawa, rips off the mask. Out of curiosity, Sayama flips out. Despite his harsh words, he somehow captured Saikawa's interest, who offers to tutor him with a bizarre condition to let him do as he pleases with what's under Sayama's mask. Sayama
What
hates
the
it when
fuck?
people touch his bare face, lips, and mouth, but he can't resist Saikawa's attention.
Jesus Christ. Who wrote this? I need to know.
Who
It's
would
one
write
episode, so
something
who?
like this? Look, they're so close. Let's see.
All right, guys. Here's the manga. Here's the description. Find the author. for
Oh,
it.
I've
I
seen
wanna
this
know who
manga. I've totally seen this. When you're at like anime in Japan, it had like its own like big display section.
I feel like Tizzy Ent right now, trying to dox the author.
Mitsuru
Oh, yeah, it's a-
Sango.
Yeah, I mean, it's a girl. That's all I want to know.
Glasses.
I want to know
That's who
who
it
it
is.
was. I'll make all my assumptions based off that.
It's around a woman. Chick. Thanks, fansite. 16-bit sensation, another layer. We have no description. Do we have anything to go off of?
Isn't this a sequel or something?
It's got a manga source. I don't see any sequel. Meiko Ohara, a college student, began working part-time at a computer store in 1992. However, behind the scenes, the shop was an erotic game maker specializing in Bishoujo games. I'm in. 1992 Bishoujo game shop. This one could be fun.
Dude, they were there for the millennium.
So, yeah, I was too.
Like, you don't care.
I don't count. I was 10. I remember people thinking that the world would end because we were getting a 0 in your computer.
Okay, but wouldn't it be funny if it did, though?
If like computers stopped working because it suddenly like went back
Yeah,
to
if
0.
all the computers stopped working because it turned 2000. Wouldn't it be really fucking funny?
It would,
Looking back
because
on that,
it
being
would
like-
be such an easy fix, but it would take
Mhm.
so long to roll it out everywhere, I think, because at the time, like, we just didn't have super speed internet the way we do now.
It's like how the PS4s had built-in meltdown timers.
Mhm.
It's like, why would you put that in? It just
Yeah, just in
what
case,
was
you know?
your game plan there.
If it ever gets beyond this, then it'll burn. My new boss is Goofy. Office worker ends up
Disgusting.
leaving his previous job because of terrible power harassment from his previous boss. At first, Momose is stressed at his new boss, Yusei, give him similarly poor treatment. It turns out that Shirosaki is a bit of a natural airhead despite his serious and severe looking demeanor. This looks like it wasn't made for me, but someone out there will enjoy it. It's A1 Pictures.
Serrano's will when he's forced to watch it.
Yeah. When his mom is like, "We're putting this on tonight, Serranos." Put it on the big screen in the middle of the.
Grab your whole chocolate and come over.
Do not talk to me like that. Sit down.
You're gonna grab the flip flop and be like, "Sit the fuck
Get
down."
down. Chocolate in hand to make it watch it.
BJ Cabron.
Miggy to Dolly. That means Miggy and Dolly. Under the table. He's
Are
so
all the
angry.
gay shows at the bottom?
He's remembering getting chocolate. We're watching Goofy.
So yeah, all the gay shows are at the bottom.
Apparently. Stork brought the angels into the lives of a middle-aged couple who were not blessed with children. His parents were kind, his house spacious, and his meals hot. But to protect the happiness he had received, Hitori continued to hide an important secret from his parents. He's a twin. I'm good on that one. Kind of the Great
Secret
Snow. I forget. Didn't somebody like this show?
I don't know.
I swear someone liked
That
it.
was before 9/11.
I never got to fly before 9/11. We weren't a family that flew for travel. We would like drive to like a state park because it was cheap, and we'd go camping.
We're not so different after all.
But man, I've heard it was great to fly before 9/11. Hypnosis Mike, Division Rap Battle Rhyme and Anima. And Japanese rap is super interesting. Gegege no Kitaro. Hokyo Hyakuten no Concierge Son. Oh, I saw this. It's a movie. Okay. Waifu saw this. I think she was like scrolling TikTok or something and this came up and she's like, this looks really fun. It's like she's a concierge at a hotel and there's animals and people that need stuff. And so it's just the antics therein. We'll see when it comes to America or when we can get a translated version, but we'll find it. Reminds me of my first flight in 2012. You were scared shitless of the plane somehow falling. I love flight. Like it's so much fun. It's like you're going so fast. It's so cool. I just wish I was the one piloting it. New Digimon Adventure 02 movie. Okay. Digimon are the champions. That's true. Rail Romanesque. I think I need to ask Pop if this one was any good. I don't know that it's going to be good enough for me, though. We're going to skip that one. Josh and Dropkick. Not a fan. I think I watched like the first episode and was like, yeah, not really my kind of silly comedy. Pokemon Concierge. Pokemon Paradise awaits, introducing Pokemon Concierge, a new collaboration between Pokemon and Netflix featuring featuring stop motion animation by Dwarf Studio. Okay. Pokemon Resort. That could be cute. There's a heavy turbulent corridor over Colorado. It makes all the flights scary. Trying to remember, because I have flown to Massachusetts. I don't remember it being terribly. Thank you.
Massachusetts.
Yeah, like Boston. You know, like the place our country.
You know they just released a new Pokemon Go.
No.
It's called Monster Hunter Now.
Okay. Is it fun?
It's the exact same game though. I'm not joking.
Literally just walk around and like throw knives at monsters. What do you do?
It's made by the same company, but no, you're not throwing stuff.
Niantic or whatever?
Yeah, it's like tap the screen shit.
Gotcha. Captain Tsubasa, where you come from?
The junior youth arc.
The second season of Captain Tsubasa from 2018. Man, I did not have that on my bingo card. Waifu. Husbando. There's a Pokemon stop motion coming to Netflix called Pokemon Concierge.
Oh, what? Why is it called that? What does it mean?
I don't know.
Aw, side duck.
Yeah.
Pokemon Resort.
Yeah, so there's a concierge at
Oh,
Pokemon Resort.
concierge. Pokemon Resort. I love it.
Yeah. You sound like you love it.
Fantasy. Yes.
Yes, it is a fantasy, that's true.
It is.
Pokemon aren't real.
Shut up.
Also,
You're in my heart.
that concierge one that you showed me with like the animals and stuff in the hotel, it's a movie, so
It's coming. Yeah.
it could be a while before we find it.
Probably.
But we can keep our eyes on the internet.
I want to see.
You want to
I want
see?
to see.
Okay. We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see. Gintama on Theater 2D. Good on that one. Kibo no Chikara. 20th anniversary of Precure. Are they adults yet?
They are. That's the whole point.
Okay, good. Whew. Finally.
It's I think I read the plot, but like, yeah, they're all adults now.
Good. Now, Digi they can finally grow up.
Now Digi unevolve back to children, so you can keep fighting.
What the hell is Precure? It is a show about magical girls doing magical girl things that is a fan favorite of the artist formerly known as Digibro, as well as I'm sure that Revi's husband also loves it for reasons. I stayed away from it for only that reason. Only that reason. And that was at the time that like Madoka Magica was popular, so I was like, yeah, you know what, maybe like maybe magical girl shows do have like deeper themes and more interesting things to talk about. And then Digibro was like, you should watch Precure. It was Digibro at the time. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna not actually. What's up, Own a Whole
What up?
Lolly?
Yeah, what up?
You enjoy your Precure. Dog Signal. Is this gay Dalmatians? Is that what this is? We got two bros
Just pass.
walking the dog of his ex-girlfriend. The accidental encounter will greatly change Miyu's life. Cool. Enjoy being a dog trainer. That doesn't look like fun. B Project still rocking and dancing. Precure All Stars F. A movie celebrating the
Familiar
20th
Precure.
anniversary of the Precure franchise, featuring characters from all 20 series so far.
20 series.
20 series. That's a series a year. What?
Can we mention that is 20 characters minimum?
Yeah, it's probably more like 100 characters because they're in teams of 5, right?
Yeah, I would hope they do all the teams, but like, holy shit.
Look at these. Here's all the
20.
pink ones, all the purple ones, the blue ones, yellow
We hate
ones,
the pink ones.
an orange one, another blue one. I don't like this show anymore. Schoolboys Choir Club. Oh no, they're getting
Ew.
diddled. Let's there's a badger. That's kind of cool, and he's on a skateboard. They look interesting, but I don't want to watch them.
Here we go.
Dude,
This is what we're all waiting
Beyblade
for.
X.
Beyblade X. The hell are these character designs?
Kazami Bird, aiming to become a professional, meets former champion Kurosa X, also known as Common X, forms a team. A dual? How do you dual Beyblade battle?
Duel?
Like, do you take
What do you mean duel?
like 2v2?
I guess they have rip cords for 2v2s now or something.
Maybe they
But
maybe they
really-
take turns. Maybe it's like tag team.
It is entirely just go Pegasus. Like as soon as you do the rip, it's all set. It's done.
Yeah.
Nothing you do. I hate that the girl's the only good design on the screen right now.
You don't like this bird hair that this guy's got going on? His name's
His
Kazami
head's a
Bird.
Fucking yeah, he literally has the Indian headband as his haircut.
The
And then the other
Native
dude's
American
just like,
headdress.
what is wrong
Yeah.
with you?
he was a
Replace with this other dude's eyebrows.
he was a napkin Yu-Gi-Oh design, and they were like, nah, we can't put that in. It's too dumb.
What are their Beyblades though?
Blue dragon and red
Oh.
demon.
It looks like ogres.
They do have horns, yeah.
Yeah, they might be blue and red oni.
That'd be fun. I always love when like one of those videos comes across my YouTube recommendations that's like the most illegal Beyblade you could make. And every time I click it, I'm like, oh, this will be interesting. And then it's just like some parts, and I was like, damn it. I was kind of hoping for like you incorporate like a grinding wheel or like a buzzsaw or something into it. Like I want a deathmatch Beyblade when I click one of these, but it's
The
always
dude's literally welding his own parts.
exactly. So he gets like a lawnmower blade mixed in. And he's
This is the strongest defense.
mod
Beyblade.
check stream category. Oh, I probably still have it on Armored Core because I thought I would end up playing it tonight, but I am not as of right now. It would appear.
True. We're paying Beyblade.
Yeah, we're gonna Beyblade it up now. Gundam Build Metaverse. What? Now it's meta.
Ooh.
I do have to thank Gundam Build for getting us the Mecha Musume stuff. I feel like once Gundam Build came out, Gundam and Bandai and everybody were like, you know what? Let's just make a model kit that is a just a waifu model. And there you go. And they did.
Okay, so this is like Gundam, but inside a video game. So they're all able to be like chibi Gundams and just women.
Oh, are they now?
That's what it looks like. Because I don't see how you could have chibi Gundam and normal
In the
Gundam
metaverse
alongside
realm? Yeah.
frame arm girls.
Let's see. Series commemorate the 10th anniversary of Gundam Build franchise. A new internet service has been born in the world of Gunpla. Within the metaverse realm, the user can control their own avatar, interact with other users, play Gunpla battle. Yeah.
It's just Facebook.
At least in the original Gundam Build series, it was like you had to physically make the Gundam that you were going to battle with. Now it's just it's a gacha game that they're playing. Pole Princess movie. I gotta.
It's worse than the gotcha game. It's like NFTs.
It's on the blockchain. Hold on, I gotta pull up Discord and send this to Pop.
Oh shit!
Pole Princess is
movie?
getting a movie.
Hell yeah! How is it coming to the US?
I mean,
Probably not.
eventually, but
I'm still waiting on Feast of Amrita to come to the US.
what was that? Oh, that must have just been in my Discord.
It might have been mine, but
No, I just opened up Discord and that little boop boop.
okay.
All right, how do we still have shows to scroll through? Kizuna no
Season
LA?
2?
Yeah, dude, more VTuber show.
Hell yeah!
I think Pops
Hopefully
likes
they
that
have
one
more
too.
than one song per episode.
Princess Principal. More SAC 2045. Just watch the original. Bikurimen, a new anime featuring from Lott's Bikurimen chocolate wafer snacks. Latte is like a like Glico. It's sort of it's a candy company in Japan.
Okay, good. I got scared.
Did you? Why?
Asterox toys. Yeah.
Oh no.
I got scared real quick because they always called her a lot in the show.
Oh, weird. No, so like they do the koalas. Have you seen the box of koalas before?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so that's the candy company.
That's cool.
Oil Arab Baron. Bottle. All right, I think we finally made it. Nights with a Cat. Gamera Rebirth. What? Okay, that's pretty
It is
hilarious. If I
Serranos' favorite show.
Nights with a Cat, really?
Of course.
When the cat becomes Gamera. What else we got? Sumiko Garashi. This is always a cute thing. Little kids show. We got My Hero Academia players playing My Hero card game. Cool. Looks like a commercial. And that's it. We did it. Now I'll go through and add all these to my list.
How do you feel about My Hero characters? Because I think all of them look better when they're injured.
Better
Like,
when
actually
injured.
Actually injured. I'm talking Mirko when she's like a triple amputee. Better. I'm talking Jiro after she lost her earbud. Better. I'm talking.
I mean, I think you're getting into spoiler territory there.
I did.
I'm
didn't
unaware
realize-
of.
Before it came out of my mouth, you know what? That's not a spoiler. You just forgot that happened.
Oh, okay. You don't know why he bleeps me out in public? What? Oh. Wait. Is Onohole reading the YouTube chat at the same time that they were typing on Kick? I just realized that he and Geminiri were having a conversation, but the YouTube doesn't go to Kick. Oh, that's funny. No, wait, make this plan to watch. Why when I add it to a list, do you say that it's watching? Interesting. Add plan and fall. Save. I'm gonna just keep chunking through this, and then I'll get us a final count here in a minute. Boo doo doo, boo doo doo. Dead Mount Death Play. Ragna. Oh, there's gonna be a lot of drops I'm feeling this season.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
There's a lot of these where I'm like, you know what? This Hikikomori vampire show is probably gonna be like fine. Like the animation will look good. It'll have some interesting, conflict. It'll have, a unique character, and then I'll just be like, nah, that one, not for me.
It's no, the vampire dies at night or whatever.
The vampire dies at night. That wouldn't make any sense. Vampires live at night.
I'm talking about, you know what show I'm talking about.
Yeah, vampire. But I'm trying to remember what it is. Right? Vampire. Not vampire dies at the end. Vampire.
Are we gonna see you
Tonight?
play a boss and get walled for an hour?
You see me get walled for an hour?
Yeah.
As if. What are you talking about?
The vampire. Oh, No Time. He dies in no time.
Oh, that one. Yes.
Yeah. That was a great show.
As in he dies all the time.
Yeah.
So there was nothing good after that.
There's a couple good. Pole Princess has a movie coming.
And that was it.
Okay, so
There were some silly ones. There's some real gay love with a mask.
All of it was gay.
And then there was somebody worked at a computer company in 1992 that did Bishonen games or Bishoujo games.
mhm.
I was like, okay, I'm down. I was conscious during 1992. Don't remember a lot, but
What do you remember when 1999 came out?
yes.
When did it come out?
In 1999,
Are you sure about that?
right after 1998.
I think you're tripping. Let me
Are
check.
you talking
Let me
about the
look this up.
song, or are you talking about
Yeah,
the
I'm talking about the song.
year? Oh, I think the song came out in. It's a good question, actually. I'm like, I remember it. I remember it always existing. I don't remember a time when that song like came out.
Ooh, it came out in 1982.
82.
Very sad.
Under Ninja. Almost done. And by almost, I mean halfway done clicking through all of these dang shows.
Lots of shows every season, just more and more.
Yeah.
Ah, man, it's so terrible. There's just more stuff to watch every season.
Dude, and like,
Yeah, it sucks that there are more
Imagine
shows to
watching
see.
Star Wars when you could just watch this. Imagine watching Ahsoka and be like, "Yep, this is okay. Everything's gonna be okay."
dude, I said that last night on Stitch and Adam's show. I was like, there are 30 shows from the last season that I started, and like 10 of them that I'm going to finish. Like, that's how much stuff is just available to start and see if you want to enjoy. And like, people in chat were like, 30? I'm like, yeah, 30. What do you mean, question mark 30? You live in a life where you only have one show that comes out on Netflix and you have to watch it because it's your cultural zeitgeist?
I think it's really funny that like the only good part about the One Piece live action that everyone agrees on is that the casting was on point, and yet today on Twitter, some dude was yelling at me like, "No, no, no, it's shit. It's shit. Look at Arlong. Look at Arlong's nose." And it's just like, dude,
We're talking
that
about
is
casting.
shitty CGI. That is not bad casting.
We're talking about casting.
Aren't some people pissed off about one character being a chick?
Yeah, that's what it was in response to. Lofty was like, "Hey, the character's actually fine. It doesn't affect the story at all." And I was like, "Yeah, it was like the only good part about the live action was the casting."
Gotcha.
Then some dude was like, "You sure about that? Look at Arlong's nose." And literally, my response was just like, "Okay, like."
Did you think they cast
my
a guy
only-
with that nose? Is that what you think?
Did you want them to cast Nick Rekieta? He probably charges way too much to go out there.
Yeah,
and
are
do
you
that.
kidding? His
Exactly.
hourly is, you couldn't keep up
I
with
just
it.
I wish they chose someone who was bigger, you know, because the fishmen are supposed to be like twice the size of people. But
You
they're very
actually be
tiny.
physically intimidating.
Yeah, they couldn't just do a Weta workshop and like film it so they looked bigger. They would have to actually find giant people.
Yeah, but they didn't do either, which was annoying.
That makes sense. I haven't gotten to the fish people yet. I've literally only watched the first episode.
Fair enough. But you knew they existed. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm aware of their existence. I was kind of expecting them to pop out of the water at some point as like a little like, we're coming, but they just went with the clown teaser.
Oh, they do that stupid shit anyway. They just don't do it episode 2.
Got it.
Like in the One Piece anime, they there's no warning, you know.
Hmm.
The warning is they get mentioned once and one of the characters has a scared look on their face. But in the live action, they just show up like halfway through for no reason.
Oh,
Just
was
deviate
the
the plot.
was the Luffy backstory accurate?
Yes.
It's really that simple for him getting the fruit?
Yeah, he goes well in the in the anime, like Shanks is showing it off to everyone, like, look at it, we got the fucking fruit, and then he sets it down on the table and they're all partying, and Luffy just eats it in front of him. And he's like, dude, what the fuck? Why would you eat the fruit?
Okay, I think that would have been better because the like pouting in the corner and like opening up the magic chest to find the weird looking fruit, and like waifu was like, what? Why is he eating it? Like, because it looks like a rock. Like, it doesn't look real.
Exactly. And it doesn't taste good. Like they do canonically do not taste good. So it makes sense in the anime when he eats it all in one bite. But then in the fucking live action, he's taking like every.
He's like
slow-
crying his way through it, like he has to eat it in order to escape
it's
like a
super
Saw
weird.
dungeon. I was like, this feels like this isn't what they did.
Yeah, a lot of it's just so much bullshit. Even Zoro's recruitment, which you've seen by now, is like kind of fucked up.
I mean, is he officially recruited? I guess. I mean,
No, that's the issue. He's not officially recruited. He's supposed to be officially recruited after that first interaction.
oh really?
Yeah, because it's actually like multiple episodes and not just 20 minutes,
Yeah, that makes sense.
where he spends more time with Nami than Zoro.
Also, Axe Hand guy, is he as oblivious and dumb or gullible? Because that whole scene was very like, this feels more like a late 2000s sort of plot point of, we tricked him by just telling him we were different people. Like okay,
Yeah,
congratulations,
I don't.
Scooby-Doo technique.
I'm not super sure, but he was more intimidating in the anime. He's like actually killing his troops just for the hell of it.
Oh my.
Sorry, this is a little
Is that
bit
supposed to be
dirty.
a good
I'm
thing?
gonna chop your head off. What was that?
They're just killing their own manpower.
Yeah, he's making sure only the strong are among the ranks, you know?
Oh yeah, I
Cut the
guess.
chaff. Oh my goodness. In all of this scrolling, I already forgot that Girlfriend's getting a season 2. I'm so happy.
If there's anything you find weird about the show, you need to bring it up. Like, I don't quite understand why he would do that. Like, and I'll just tell you if it was supposed to happen or not.
Sure.
Because they make so many stupid fucking changes. Like changes that make you like do a side eye as soon as you find out what it's supposed to be.
So the only explanation the live action has given us, I think, is when he says, and then my body turned to rubber. But we don't have like a devil fruit explanation yet, which I'm at least cursorily cursor. I have some familiarity with the idea. But waifu was super confused. She was like, where does his power come from? I was like, it's kind of like Nen, but it's a fruit. I don't know what
Yeah,
else
they
to
like
say.
separate the scenes out by like 10 minutes between backstories and all that, so it's not really super. You don't like have the connecting thread of, oh, he ate the fruit, Shanks yells at him, and then his like grabs him and his arm immediately starts stretching, you know.
Mm-hmm.
There's like a lot more separation in between those scenes for no reason other than they want to like interchange it in the episode, splice it into the episode.
Oh, I saw a while I'm waiting for this to load up.
Doing a murd core.
Yeah, I'm loading that up right now. I came across a game that is one of the most beautiful styles I've seen in a long time.
Oh, I saw that tweet.
What chance do you think
about
it is that I've seen it, Michael? What?
Decently high?
You probably have. It's a Steam game. It's like just entered open early release.
What's it called?
I'm pulling it up here. It's got a weird name.
It's a JRPG, if that helps.
Oh yeah, I mean I probably already talked about it as the Sun and Moon boy and girl.
No,
I'm gonna guess it's that one.
No.
That's not that one. Okay.
it's this one. Alterium Shift.
Alterium Shift. Let's bring it up. I don't remember the name. Nope, don't think I saw it.
But it's got this like 3D pixel art
You like that
in
style?
a way that doesn't like drive me nuts. Because a lot of times when they do these 3D pixel art things, they just add like shit tons of bokeh blur everywhere to make it look bad, or there's way too much CG
You like
on
the
stuff.
Bat Traveler?
But this
Hmm.
actually looks like pixel art is everywhere, and I love it. It's absolutely amazing. The water is like repeating gifs and stuff. Like everything about this is great. And then what gets me is that the camera rotates. So I feel like they made this in
They really wanted to make it look like Final Fantasy.
like it was, at least the overworld here is designed in like Unreal, and then they're just a bunch of cubes basically.
Take a
that
look
they
at the mountains
skin.
again. Because
There's-
those look like 3D objects. It looks like those are the 3D objects, like extra terrain bits.
They might be.
Because look at the other mounds that are connected up a little above the lake.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it looks like those are 3D objects.
Mm-hmm.
But they still they have this.
Because they have the houses that are also 3D objects. Because those aren't just sprites.
Yeah, and so
Yeah.
they
And obviously
rotate
the
around.
monsters here, yeah.
The battle system. I mean, it probably looks like a classic, just pick stuff to attack JRPG. So this is like a really flat screen, which isn't as exciting. But then in the
I haven't played Sea of Stars. I mean, I only played the demo.
I think there's another.
It seemed decent.
Where is the?
Alex is in chat. He just read the X-Hand Morgan part, and he has confirmed that he was not done in the manga.
Got it. I think this one had more of like the city and town and stuff in it. And yeah, just the we're way up close now. You can see it's literally just like 3D objects that have like pixel wraps on them, basically. But the way they pulled it off just looks.
It's something your
such a
brain can
good thing to
understand.
look. Yeah, and like the color choice is very distinctive. I'm not like wondering where the path is here, like what's path and what's cliff. Everything is like very clearly defined for me. So I really appreciate
this
the way all
this
this
fits
looks.
your brand of autism just right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They showed the eye cones that you need to be able to see what's going on. The only thing that I'm not a fan of is that it looks like it's, menu-based combat. And I'm not a huge fan of menu combat. I wish it was like an action-adventure game. But I'll probably give this a shot.
I just think menus need to be better.
Yeah.
Lose weight?
I prefer menu-based combat, but I wish it was better menus.
Good menus are good. Like
Yeah.
that's something you got to give the Persona games.
Yeah, there is a reason they're very popular.
Do you have any thoughts about the story so far, Blaine? Yeah, thoughts about the story? People you like?
The story of that
Armored
game.
Core.
Armored Core. I like Gun Tank. He's pretty cool. What was the BL face diaper show? Was it D-Mask? What was it called again?
Dude, Serranos, what's the name of that dude who's kicking my ass right now in Armored Core?
I don't remember who you said it was.
Is it Sully still? Are you
Baltius?
Balteus is the big hover guy.
Yeah, he's fucking me up.
He's got all the missiles, and he has a rocket
Yeah.
that he shoots you that'll stun you every time.
It's really that sword that's fucking me over there.
Have you tried flying more? Are you using the big tank, or
I
are you
have
using
not.
a normal thing?
Oh, I'm very much using jump around, fast movement shit.
It's Mask Danshi. Whoops. Lost it. MASK space DANSHI.
And just make sure that you're just in the air. Also, don't just stand away from him. Stand literally in his face and circle strafe him.
Okay.
Because if you get behind
Yeah,
him, he's
that's-
not gonna hit you with a sword.
It seems like
'Cause
that
you
stopped
can
him
see
from-
him charge his sword.
Exactly. And I think being close stops him from using the missiles.
I don't remember. I'm pretty sure he'll still back up and try to use them.
At least his first phase. I think that. Oh yeah, he would back up, but he wouldn't do it like on top of you.
Okay.
Well, it's
we
not
got
gonna hit you, really. It's gonna hit you only a
Exactly.
little bit.
44 shows stuck on the list. Obviously, immediately we've got the Bunny Girl movie. We've got that Concierge movie. We got Nights with a Cat. Some of these are solos. The Attack on Titan final season. We'll see what they're probably going to drop off pretty quick. That'll bring us down to about 34, 35 maybe. And then moving through that, getting into like Akuma-kun, I don't see this really holding my hand. Or, Buta no Liver could be a pretty quick drop. So I'm thinking we may end watching only 15 shows, maybe 8 shows this next season. But we've got 44 that are hitting the list at least. for anyone who's big on numbers. I am surveying the floating city. That's what I'm doing. Let's go, Capybara Show! You got it, Jimmy.
We still don't have enough data to pin down where the coral is gathering in the ice field.
We don't. Oh, what do I think about the story so far? I mean, it's I feel the least like a mercenary from previous series. There've been a few missions where you're like, oh, hired by this company and then hired by this company, and you kind of get that feeling.
Yeah,
But
which
there's
games
this
did you play? I don't remember you saying that.
1 and 4.
1 and 4, okay.
Yeah, 4 answer or whatever they called it.
Did you play Project Phantasm or just the original?
Just the original.
Yeah.
And they're like having an overarching story like this just feels very antithetical versus just feeling like a guy who's like, oh, it's, you know, you're getting tapped, you're getting paid.
Watching the other ones, it didn't seem that different, honestly.
Yeah.
Because there really ended up being a story in all of them, actually.
I feel like you make the story more, I guess.
No, you played for Answer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure, like, one of the endings, you actually just, like, go around and blow up a bunch of civilians.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the ending of the thing. You killed a bunch of rich people that were living in the sky.
But wasn't it just like a choice at the ending? Like that was. It wasn't
I'm
like
pretty sure that's one of the
weird
paths you can go
lead-in?
down.
I don't remember it being that path based.
Well, and you probably didn't play that one, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that's something you can do, though. You can choose to be a terrorist and kill a bunch of civilians if you want, which is really not just another mercenary thing.
I've got an unavailable error. Where am I going? Shut down EMC fog control device. Got it.
Oh yeah, there should be little markers you can find. Go to your right or left. There should be one just like right there. Yeah, there's a little red thing. See the blinking thing? Below you. To the right.
Yeah.
Oh, there.
The little thing is blinking. The light.
Yeah, it's I can see it. I'll use markers to track them. Oh. So I just need to be here? Should I blow it up?
You can just see it. You can see it through the fog. You can just see the other one.
You can see it through the fog. Hold on.
It's gonna be a long mission.
Don't worry, I'll do it. I'll figure it out.
Yeah, you just go straight down that path.
Poor Bling can't see anything.
Hey, there it is.
You actually have to get in melee range to see it.
Okay.
What does it look like to you? Is it just white? Is it just everything else?
It's just like a blinking, like a.
Because we can see it pretty easily.
Yeah.
So here, it's like white enough that now that I'm staring right at it, I can tell that what was happening is as the fog comes through, the fog and the blinking kind of look like the same sort of like frame of an animation. That's super annoying. All right. Go this way, I guess.
Oh, yeah. To the left. Yeah, straight that way.
I'm gonna put some All Mine fan art.
Oh shit, enemies.
I'm running.
He's a runner. But not for long.
Why am I backwards right now?
Tanks will
Yeah,
just
I
do
hate
that.
that part about the tanks.
Super
It's just-
weird looking.
Yeah.
Hey, there's my objective. I found it. Look, there's one over there.
He did it.
Let's keep looking. All right. I found one. I hope I didn't miss one. Can't be that far off the main path.
You missed it. It's right there. They did the same thing with Arya,
Ire.
I think her name is.
Era. Oof.
Yeah, Era. That's her. Yep.
That guy's still flying around. Okay, there's
Oh, you like the Carla fan art from earlier?
the Carla fan art instead of
That was the
Fire
one with the
Emblem
glasses. No, she's the character you already met, Cinder Carla.
oh, the spider girl.
Yeah.
These guys look kind of like Big Zam from Gundam.
Oh no, Gemineering, what happened? We got banned off Season 2. Now he resides in Twitchland.
Oh, chat disconnected.
Yeah, so the stupid YouTube stuff.
YouTube, Kentucky Internet, something like that.
That sucks. We could still see everything though, it looks like.
Make sure that Stu knows that I beat this level blind. Shut down all EC. Oh, I gotta find them all now. And we're back. Thank you. Okay, good. Thank you, Susan Tube, for getting back to everybody.
So I put some, nice stuff in there,
That was very nice, thank you.
The Discord thanks you.
Yeah, you should go down the road.
I could see that one against the gray road background.
Well, maybe you should say something then. Okay?
That's
I
why
like that I can
started-
hear Michael's phone buzz when I post.
Yeah. Not much I can do about that.
You can turn it off.
You want me to turn off my phone like I'm about to see a fucking movie?
You can turn off all notifications and make it at notifications. It's a setting.
Hell no.
He's got to be aware. Okay.
I'm
You see that one?
Yeah, you see
I
that
can
one?
actually. Weird.
Nice.
He's adaptive.
It's like the like darker background is just so much easier to see the red against.
It's like you're regaining your sight right now.
I'm learning. Thank you, City. Oop.
Oh shit. That dude was a pain in the ass.
What are you saying?
That dude right there with the whip.
So you
He was
did
a
beat
pain in the ass.
Balteus then. Who are you on now? The spider?
It's not Balteus. No, it's not Balteus.
You're on the spider?
What do you mean?
You're stuck on the spider now?
Balteus is not. Balteus is the spider. He
That
is.
was just,
Right?
It's just a sea
Baldo.
spider.
Are you actually seeing the red or just pink? It actually just looks very, very bluish gray to me.
What chapter are you
Are you
on?
talking about
I'm at
Sula?
the soup store.
I beat Sula. I'm on this. I'm on the dude after Sula.
But
Balteus.
I
You're
was gonna
not
say,
on this one,
You're
though.
not on this mission.
Yeah, I'm not on this mission.
I don't know why
but
you're saying that guy's really
that is an
hard.
enemy.
That guy's really
That
hard.
is an enemy that appears in a different mission as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
I just blew him up.
Okay, well, I had worse weapons, and I was using the worst possible weapons to be fighting him.
You want to see
What
pink?
were you using?
I think I was using like pistol and bazooka.
Yeah, bazooka is unreliable.
Yeah, and it was the invisible enemies map.
Hey, guess what?
So
You got another helicopter.
don't worry, this one's easier. Look at it.
Yeah, look what it's wearing.
I would just assume it's easier because you're like stronger.
Yeah, it should
You
be a
got
lot
weapons.
easier.
You're not limited to what you were before. But are there two helicopters?
There's also other snipers gunning for you. No, there's only one.
Oh, I am blowing up.
Yeah, but you got one of those guys helping you now. He's gonna go zoom, zoom.
He'll do the zoom zooms.
It really distracts the helicopter. The helicopter is pretty bad at killing them.
I kind of want to just activate them all now.
Yeah, you can.
Probably should.
Okay. Do. Okay. Let's go blow them up.
Use the sword.
I don't have a sword. I just have big cannons, and I can just sit on his butt.
Good. Until it takes you out of bounds.
That's the only. It can like scrape me off like like a rat stuck in the wheel well.
It's mine on the ring, surrounding the king.
Dang. Look at that thing getting blowed up by me.
Rip helicopter
And all my little
the
buddies.
buildings it crashes into.
Whoa! Use the Schwartz.
Blaine, you have seen the first part of 1,000 Year Blood War, right?
The first part, yeah.
Okay. Would you say that the Stern Ritter, the Quincy enemies,
Mm-hmm.
are very clearly based off Nazis?
Yeah. I mean, it's like a uniformed group with that like SS style hat. Like, I
Yeah,
don't know what else
SS
they're
style
supposed to
hat.
be.
They're all German.
yeah.
They're all using German names. They believe in some form of racial superiority.
I'm waiting for someone to break out a riding crop and start shouting 9. Yeah.
Yeah. Someone tried to gaslight me on Twitter saying, they're not Nazis. What the fuck you talking about?
What else are they supposed to be?
I have no fucking clue. They're just like, they're just German, you fucking weirdo. Why
Oh,
are you associating this? Really? Really?
they're actually the German socialists who got defeated by the Nazis before World War II happened in the Weimar Republic. Shut up, you Voshite.
And then they tried gaslighting me with a different character, and I'm just like, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
I can't listen to you right now. You're so dumb.
We need to get Master of Arena DLC. That's all I'm saying.
What's the Master of Arena DLC do?
Well, basically, Master of
wouldn't
Arena
want
is
this
just
game.
like it was a sequel to the original Armored Core based on it, and I watched the Vatu video. It's the story is there's not actually the overarching story is not as important, and like the corporation warfare isn't notable because it's just you are just in the arena. You're sometimes going on to do mercenary missions, but there's not like some plot going forward in the background really.
Serrano's is the biggest fan of that game. He can't wait to play it for the first time.
Yeah,
Wait, which one's All Mind? The black hair or the white hair?
black hair.
Black hair.
Okay. And the white hair is who?
That's Ire.
Yeah.
And then I got short red hair.
That's Carla. Short red hair is Carla. The one
Crazy
the-
long red hair.
That one's supposed to be Ire. Yeah, that's one of the more unique interpretations.
Gotcha. Imagine using Twitter for an alien looking for fan art.
Yeah, they said they wanted to make her big because the coral strands are actually pretty huge.
God.
Because the coral strand, like what it actually is, because she said like I'm a single wave and all the block coral.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently they're supposed to be big because they're like. In a later fight, you'll see like a coral enemy,
Coral.
and it has like coral going around in place, and you can see that those things are like the size of a mech, basically.
Gotcha.
So they're like, let's make her big.
I've only seen coral trickles so far.
Thank you, fans. I thought it was very fun.
For mine.
I definitely didn't have to see like a 15-second unskippable ad before your 5-second clip.
Sounds like somebody who wants to be just as fashionable in terms of clothes as the Nazis, Michael, but aren't. They also think that they're being oppressed by a group of people who run the world from the shadows. So,
Dude, that was the craziest part. They were like, nah, the Quincy's were oppressed. They were almost wiped out by
What?
the Soul Reapers. And I'm just like, they were going to destroy the world and they fought a war, which they lost. What are you talking about? They were oppressed. They fought a war and lost, and that's putting it
that's
without all
oppression!
the bullshit they were doing. Because you know the
Stop
plot of Bleach is
warring
like
with
the way-
Russia. You're just oppressing them.
Yeah, literally the way Quincy's kill hollows, it like
It
is
removes
gonna
them
lead to
entirely, right?
destruction of the world.
Yeah. And the problem is that it'll cause an imbalance that'll cause everything to flip-flop all weirdly.
Yeah. And whether that explanation is bullshit or not, I don't know if it is true, but like
I'm kind of like, is that actually what would have happened?
I mean, we know they aren't cleansing the hollows. We know that for certain.
Yeah,
But we don't know if that actually would happen because obviously it hasn't happened.
exactly. World's still here.
Yeah. But then the question ends up being they still fought a war with the Soul
Oh yeah, that's a
Society,
good mission.
and they still lost that war.
Some would even say the best mission.
And like this person even brought up like, but they don't hate like the Jews or anything.
Is that all that a
People
Nazi
being-
is?
This is-
Oh my gosh, they're Hassan fans.
oh my!
The thing that Hitler was bad not because he invaded Germany, but because he killed Jews. Remember that line? I mean, invading was like maybe 4th on the list of bad things. It's like, I don't know, man. That seems also bad.
I don't know. I think trying to take over the world's
Invasion also
pretty bad.
includes killing people. Just because the people weren't Jew doesn't mean that they're not worth saving.
The Stern Ritters aren't a group of racial purity. They have no hate towards the Jewish, so they are not Nazis.
Yes, that's.
Simple as that.
Oh my god.
In fact, in the beginning of Bleach, Soul Reapers literally hated Quincy's, and Quincy's were thought to have gone extinct.
I can't believe that that's
Yeah.
all Nazis are now. This is the problem with like the constant use of words without actually knowing what they mean, is that they lose all their meaning. You're like, oh, Nazi just means Jew hater now, and it's like, well, they definitely did that.
They also accused me of not seeing the show because of the other thing they were pissed off that I said,
Okay.
which was that one of the characters had a strange sexual proclivity that was very much implied. And they were just like, no, they didn't outright show a scene, like a sex scene in the show, therefore the character didn't do that thing. I'm just like,
How would you imply it if they're not going to do it?
yeah, like
It's like a
this
Chekhov's
is a
gun,
show
man.
in
If
anime.
it's in the
They can't-
show,
they
you
can't
better
just-
use it.
they can't just have sex scenes in a show.
Nice. I love this cannon. These songbird things, man.
Yeah.
They're just like, oh, let's just blow it up.
They're kind of a favorite of every player in the game.
They
Those are
seem very
good.
nice.
They do a lot of damage. Also, yeah,
It's
post the link
insane
for you.
to think about how big these ships are that I'm blowing up, and they're just taking like a couple shots each.
Yeah, a person is like the size of a head of an armored core.
This is just like it's like a 4-foot projectile.
Yeah, like the grenade you shoot is as big as a person, just about. I'd say.
Dude, Alex, continue working. Stop. Don't get triggered listening.
Wait, triggered by what? Listening to
He's
us
getting
laugh at
triggered
Twitter
from what I'm
weirdos?
saying. He's like, the manga and show implies it, because I'm pretty sure he knows what I'm talking about.
Oh,
I was posting
Oh,
on
he's getting
Discord,
triggered
but I had
on
all
Bleach.
the
Okay.
spoilers.
okay. I was
so-
like, he's getting Twitter like triggered because people don't think Nazis are Nazis.
No, it's the other thing. The other thing is like, I wish I could talk about it without spoilers, but I can't.
That's okay.
When you get to it, you're gonna be like, this character was doing what? The fuck?
Who shot me? Did that guy just blow up and like it damaged me? Oh, we got red lights. We better finish this mission.
Yeah. The last spat I got into on Twitter was
I love that I can drive through a helicopter.
people really hate the idea that shows aren't made for them.
Or that they're not in the show. There's no representation. That was
No, not even that. It's like
Oh, yeah, you got
you
stunned by the
hate My
ship coming
Dress Up
down.
Darling because it wasn't like targeted at your demographic that hates fan service.
Oh yeah.
They're always like, but I want to watch a show about this, and this, but I hate fan service. It's like, okay, well then this show is not made for you. Watch something else. No, the show needs to change. You guys just need to go watch porn.
Well, I mean, I'm trying to, but you're telling me that it's not supposed to be here. You go make a pizza plumber show of your own, all right, man? I'll enjoy what I enjoy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm glad that Fansite has figured out what I'm talking about.
Gotta get pretty close to these guys.
He did it.
Oh yeah, just swung that other shot in there. In front of the base? Which way's the front? Oh, over there. I'm too fat, I can't get up!
Yeah, just use the forward boost.
You just need to
don't
use the booster
up
the whole
boost.
time.
Yeah, don't use your
You just
thrust,
need
use
to
the
not
boost.
try. Yeah. Blaine.
What?
Just use the boost.
He's not gonna figure it out.
Wasn't that the boost?
No,
No,
we meant like
The
the
forward
move fast.
boost.
Oh,
You
control.
go. It
for
takes
flight.
less power.
Yeah, you just do the forward boost upward, and everything is solved.
This thing.
There's a guy behind you.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you also need to not be stuck on a plane.
There's a guy behind me. Oh, he's way
Yeah,
over
like did you? Blind Blaine.
there. That's me. Apparently, the fact that I'm colorblind now makes me racist, according to the New World.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Fly.
All these people trying to be colorblind. They don't care about no affirmative action. They don't care about helping these people. Is this like a major story mission? It seems very easy.
It's just because Gun Tank is OP.
Fair enough.
Now you
Oh,
gotta fight
nice.
these guys.
Boss time. Time to pay the piper. All right,
You
piper
gotta
time.
fight an HC and LC, and then you get the best character in the game. Rusty.
Old Rusty Viv.
Cage.
I love his like extended mag. It's such like a moon clip. Like all the way around.
Yeah. Yes, he could hold on to it.
Don't ask me why only I hear it. I feel like it still uses a lot of juice.
You easily go higher. You can't get up there on your normal boost.
Yeah. Heal.
Yeah, that's right. I'm on your side. And you, me. Keep shooting. These guns are such a weird reload time. I still haven't figured it out. Can we focus on this guy?
Well, yeah, he's just flying behind you.
There we go.
Just let him do the other one.
Yeah, dodging in the tank is tough.
Yeah, you took on the fast one. Hey, you got him.
Done!
It was a very close fight.
Tell that to the gun tank crew and ate that mess. No! What are you saying?
What?
Could you back away from the microphone?
Who?
Oh.
It's like no, somebody in the game. They're like speaking over the
Oh,
loudspeaker in this area. It's just like
You're standing too far away within your tank to hear him.
identify signal approaching from underground.
You see the little
Do
marker?
you really need to identify it, or can you just let it happen?
I mean, it'll come above ground eventually, I think.
Oh shit!
It's a worm.
Why not try it?
It's all armor faced. Okay, all right. Did I identify the signal yet? Is this identified? Do you
Yeah,
feel...
I think that identified the signal.
Is this the signal that I'm looking at here? What am I looking at? Oh, I just
It's
said
good thing you
poke it?
didn't. It's good thing you didn't know. It's good thing you didn't run into it because you would have died and you had to redo the fight.
Oh, I see.
I know it said checkpoint reached.
I
That's the
did.
fight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, something's wrong. Tremors! Answering to a greater imperative? Is that what it's doing?
I think I'm gonna set Armored Core 1 up.
It's gonna target Rusty now. No.
No, Rusty already left because he took too much damage.
He's like, ew.
Oh, good for Rusty.
Yeah, I was like drinking grape juice. I was like, is that really coming over? I wasn't really making any noise.
No. It was literally like the PA system in the base. Is that the coral? Oh, will you? Is it gonna be me shooting it a bunch? It sounds like the plan most of the time. Awesome. All right, so
You did it.
fun episode, everyone. We got some
Anime talk.
anime to look at. Oh, shut up! I don't want to hear it. Some anime to look at for this next season. Some stuff that we're gonna finish up for the current season, and then tomorrow's gonna be fun. Tomorrow's politics day, but there's so many things that are happening, right? We got more Ethan Klein versus Hasanabe.
no.
Silliness. That's been funny. What else is happening?
There's that other Rebby's husband debate.
Oh, that's right. There is the other lolly debate we could look at. I can't believe there's two of them.
There's probably more than two.
Camelot.
And that dude was
You
like,
know, that was pretty good. Maybe we should go for Reaper.
Yeah, you know what needs a sequel? This. In what world?
that got more seasons than some anime.
Looks like Camelot got banned off of Twitter as well, so I may look at that, but it's probably him just saying, I want to smash some poon, and someone being like, no, and, getting mad at him.
He needs to stop having sex with hot bitches.
It's actually all because of that one spat he had with Face Connect.
I think he pissed off a furry, is what I heard, but I don't know.
There's too many
It
to
was
count.
Pippa.
Yeah.
The furry was Pippa.
The furry was Pippa? Okay. Looks like I'm talking into a Nikon. This is my Nikon. Hello, camera. No, I'm talking into a Panasonic Lumix. Camel Man is being hunted. Oh no. Oh no. So we got a few different things that we'll peek at for tomorrow and lay down some of our takes on. In the meantime, everyone, have a fun rest of your Monday night, whatever may be left of it. For some of you, it's already Tuesday morning, and I will see you all tomorrow, 7 o'clock, for Blaine's Escape Corner. Come by, everybody.